Okay, now I'm ready after that little mistake. But hi Donatus and hi Kaiser, hi Tofu, hi. Hi Arthur, hi. I don't know what's wrong, but I did mess up at the start. If you haven't seen it, well, it was nothing interesting. What happened? I accidentally wasn't on the starting soon screen. I forgot about that. So yeah. And when I noticed after a few seconds, I'm like, oops. But hello. Welcome to Phoenix Wright. Still investigating. I almost forgot about that. And yeah, hopefully I won't struggle too much because last time I didn't know what to do anymore. It has been ages. Definitely has been. I hope you've been well. Hope school stuff went well. And hopefully, I don't know, hopefully summer vacation is soon. I mean, at least in my country, in like less than 4 weeks, it's summer vacation. It's doing well, sadly it kills my time. Better it kills your time for now, and you have a good future ahead of you than, well, watching someone stream. You know, school next month for 2 weeks. Wow, 2 weeks. Meanwhile, in my country, we get off like 8 to 9 weeks. I mean, I have no summer vacation anymore. I just have vacation time that I can take off, but nothing more. Yeah. Yeah, Arthur. What do you mean that's too much time? I don't know exactly if it's 9 weeks, but it's at least 8 weeks of summer vacation. And during the year, we also have like Christmas vacation, Easter, and some off days. And I don't know what else. Tofu got 9 weeks. See? We're similar then. My vacation will be just 6 days in which I'm going to Ada's concert. Let's go! I have also vacation on Ada's concert. I'm excited. I really am excited. I mean, the past few like concerts I have been going to was always like people having their phone up in the air or maybe close to their body. I mean, okay. Like my March concert, I did take videos as well, but my phone was close to my chest area, so I did not obstruct anyone. The end of December to mid of February and then 2 weeks in July. Oh, that's something. Oh, that's like our summer vacation is your winter vacation. That's nice though. But the thing with the phone, I mentioned this because if you don't know, in Ado's concerts, you're not allowed to take videos, do photos, or anything with your phone. If you get catched, well, you're gonna make it miserable for everyone. That's literally in the rules. They say beforehand that everything will be black then. Or just, you know, Ado. Which is a good thing, at least, you know, no phones up, nothing, everyone can enjoy it or something like that. Feels like back in the old days where no one has a phone, and no, But at that time, I did not have a phone even, or was old enough for concerts, so I had no problem with that. I was literally too young. On this also, it's not like that. Instead, they will make you leave. Well, that's a good thing too, I guess. Just if you don't respect the rules, just get thrown out. But I do remember on last year's Ados tour, I think it was even the first destination where someone did it, and it's supposed, at least on the Europe tour, and well, you could not see her shape or anything anymore. Luckily, where I went, everything was fine. It was amazing though. I'm excited. I'm really excited. So yeah. Hi Sascord. Hi. Hello. And by the way, I did not want to do it, but I have to rethink schedule next week, because that will be either only 2 streams or maybe 3 streams. I have to think about it. But because of a cinema situation, I wanted to go on Monday, but now I'm going on Thursday, and I'm already also have something to do on Wednesday, so no stream there. But on Thursday, now I have to go to the cinema to watch the movie because I want a bucket. I'm a kind of a collector now for that. And they sadly don't sell it in the premiere, just on the official release date, which sucks, but I will. I'm excited too, it's my first time traveling. Oh! Wait a second. Oh my god. It's kind of really funny because it's your first time traveling. Wait, you're general traveling or just traveling for a concert? Because if it's just for concert, for Ado's second tour, because it's kind of funny for me, I traveled for her first concert tour last year, like the first time. And now I have been doing a lot traveling for concerts. It's not cheap, but it's amazing. And hi Putty, we need more streams. I will think about it. It's either gonna be 2 or 3 streams. Maybe we'll do 3. I wanna do at least 3, but we'll see. Traveling for a concert and first time by plane. Oh, same, at least. Oh, first time plane. Oh, hope you can enjoy it. The first time by plane. Don't worry, it's not. I think at least after going by plane so many times already, it's an interesting and amazing experience. I mean, if you're up in the air at some point, like just going normally, it doesn't feel like you're in a plane. And a collapse stream when? Never. Never. Back in my time, you had 7 streams per... When is that? I don't even know about that. So I don't know who you're talking about. Who is this person that streams 7 times a day? How would that even work? Like, you stream 1 to 2 hours, then stop, maybe take 30 minutes rest or something, and then do it again? I remember when there were 10... Okay, you know what? I'm not saying anything to that. Oh yeah, maybe, just maybe, while still investigating, I have to cheat a little bit. And hi, Black Sniper, hi. Because I'm kind of stuck, I think. But we'll look at it, where I am, and see if I can get it. Old Mizu sound quite OP. What do you mean old Mizu? That was never old. That was never old me. Or that was my old me never did that. That's a lie. That's totally a lie. I mean, if you want to go correctly with old me, how many streams I did, it would be free. Just free. Friday to Sunday. And currently I'm going back to it, kinda-ish. I'm not streaming now. I haven't streamed on Wednesday for a very long time. And it won't be for a few more weeks. So yeah. I sadly cannot do 4 streams right now. I'll try to go next week, at least 3 streams, but we'll see. 2 streams definitely, but 3 I have to think about, because next week is gonna be quite a lot for me. We'll see. Okay, have fun. Okay, until soon. Have a good lunch. Enjoy it. By the way, since the first time I've seen it, or the trailer, I have Silent Hill F in my wishlist. At least as soon as I could have added it. And yeah, now yesterday or today, I can't remember, I looked at my wishlist and it has a release date, right? Although a few days ago I saw something on TikTok again about it. That reminds me that I haven't had breakfast. Oh my god, get breakfast! I mean, I had breakfast today. I had lunch immediately. I mean, you can do that too. Skip breakfast and immediately go to lunch. Yay! Also might just, I have to think about it, but I might just play Silent Hill in September. The new Silent Hill game. I don't know if it's a good idea though. I really don't know. But until then, I will try again after The Walking Dead with more actual horror. Because yeah, Walking Dead is not really horror. But it's nice. I really like it. But yeah. More horror. We'll see. We'll see. I don't know. I have nothing yet. What I do want to stream though. So recommendations are okay. We'll see. Now I can't go through my day if I don't have my 5 meals. I'm not even having that. I mean, if 5 meals are good for you, then go ahead, do it. I wish sometimes I don't have to eat at all. Sometimes I'm like sitting there and being like, I need to eat, but what? So I'm like, I wish I had the ability to just never need to eat. I know food tastes delicious, but thinking every day what to eat is exhausting, especially if it's like 3 times a day at least. I mean, breakfast is more okay, since it's basically the same thing most of the time. But lunch and dinner, difficult. But it will. It's a difficult thing of being a human. Eat, sleep, and other things. Yeah. But anyway, let's go to the game and have some more investigation and probably cheat. May have to look up how to go further because I'm easily stuck. Let's go. Hello, game. Need some water before wrecking my throat again. Let's go. Day 2 investigation. That's where we left off. I cannot remember exactly. Actually, breakfast is what I have the most problems deciding what to have. Because I avoid eggs as much as I can. Really? Why? And yes, the sus woman. That's where I left off. Meanwhile, I am eating more eggs in the morning. Or at least I started now a little bit. Okay, let's actually see. Where... I'm actually stuck though. Maybe I should have not left off. Only the assigned detective's prints can unlock it. An indicator lamp lights up when it's open. Okay. Cannot do anything. But as a kid, I always had eggs for breakfast, and now I'm really tired of how it tastes. Aww. I mean, one thing you could try is find like recipes with eggs in it. So maybe you could have them in the morning if you still want to try it. Or do we have to like find the other people? That's like the same person. That's the one police dude. And that's very much questionable. Okay, let's actually see. Where do we have to go? No more talking points. Can I maybe present her more stuff? Hot tea. No, but thanks. She didn't even look at it. Oh. I did not expect anything though. You must have to brew the leaves a long time to get rich flavor like this. And if I get the voice. Would it be maybe okay if I don't do a voice anymore? I'm actually not. Yes, I did it until like last time. But I'm kinda not into it anymore. It does hurt my throat also. Yeah, still try it, but now the only way I can eat them is boiled. Boiled is delicious though. Why not? You can always try in different ways. You know what? I'm just going from now on not doing any more voices. I know it might be a little bit boring, but I just actually don't want to do them anymore. We pre-infuse the leaves with steam before brewing. Anyway, so that's the secret to their aroma. Exquisite. The only thing I'm smelling here is wasted time. Okay, but never mind. Okay, never mind. She did. Okay, the hot tea is just a basic thingy. Definitely showed her the shoe already, like last time. But the stuff I got in between, I don't know if I did ask her that already, so I think I already did that, so let's just skip it. Yeah, what's the evidence? Ah. That happens like all the time. Okay, more general answer. That will happen a lot of times, so you have to get used to that. Me just clicking so much. At some point, I just end in the check-in for that item I'm showing currently. I wish there was a skip option. Okay. Still no talking points. Oh, so I gotta move on. Office? Nope. Maybe detention center? Talk? Percent? Hi, Trista. Hi, hi. You were here last time as well? No, then welcome back. It has been a long time since I played with Phoenix, or as Phoenix. Although this time, I won't do any voices. I'll just speak normally. And I will probably do it for the future games as well. I still have the 2 other games. So yeah, I'll speak normally. You remember me? Well, I sadly have the memory of a goldfish, and I do remember at least people that have been more here, so I cannot remember as of right now, so I'm so sorry. I will remember you eventually, but it takes some time for me to actually remember. But I'm so sorry. I'm just sometimes bad at remembering. Goldfish memory, exactly. Okay, one more thing. Okay, that's not something as well. Okay. I was the one who spoiled the game for Dual Destinies as well. I made fun of Pain. I may remember. I just may remember. I may remember a little bit, definitely. Are you also the one who was telling me about the other... Not Edgeworth, the other dude, the other prosecutor's daughter? Were you the one? Where she has a whip and I googled her after you told me about it. Oh yes, oh I do remember. And hi Giga Gamer, hi. Hello. So, but I do remember now. It was Francisca. Yay! That woman. And I still have to meet eventually. Okay, let's actually see a little bit. Gas station. Talk. Let's present him something. He's on fire. She's fire on my profile P. EFP. Wait, your profile picture is her? Damn. Yes, cowboy. Although this dude is a little bit interesting. Very much. Yes, it's from the anime. Oh, it's from the anime. Ah. Well, I have never seen it, so... Will I ever watch it? Probably not. I'm not an anime watcher anymore. Okay, this is... Okay, he's not helpful at all. Evidence room. Maybe you should totally show it. I mean, eventually, if I have time. But because I'm so busy with a lot of other stuff, I usually don't watch anime anymore. If you can't open it, they will give you 50 cents. Note, the police department lacks faith in its lock system. After all, Detective Goodman was stabbed here after opening his locker. But at the same time, he was found dead over at the prosecutor's office. Maybe he has a twin? Okay. ID card. This is the ID card record of the people who came in here on the day of the stabbing. Ah, I heard the rumors. So it was... Oops. My bad. Well, what? What is it? That second number... It's not your ID number, is it, Detective Goodman? Oh wait, he told us. Oh yeah, he told us. Okay. Okay, music should watch Fate Stay Night since the cold. No, not more. You're adding to my anime watch list that is inactive. I should read though. I totally wanted to read, but I forgot. For a few months already again. You love Gumshoe? He's a really nice detective. Wait, do we have something to talk about? No. Did I maybe miss something? Just lockers. Just a bunch of lockers. I feel like... Wait, they're talking about the... Okay. Oh, look at that! At this big pile. I don't know if I did it last time, so we'll still read it, even though I don't know about it. But look at this big pile of junk in the corner that looks like a cuddle. I definitely did read it, but because everything is unexamined looking, so I don't know. There's a pair of handcuffs attached to the frame. Maybe the guy they caught was some sort of escape artist and he got away. Hey, that's one of those human profiles for range testing. He's been shot square in the forehead. Better him than us. Okay. I got Kolar also was the one who suggested you to start reading Warrior Cats. Ah! Well, because I have not read... I don't currently read my books or my manga. Like a few years ago, I did read a lot and watch anime a lot, but at some point I stopped. And reading stopped eventually too. Or rather, I do it rarely. So I sadly don't have time for these things. Enjoy your cola. Some sort of bulky equipment is gathering dust here. It's... Oh yeah, it's a fishing pole. I had to think about the English word. The only word for it that came to mind was a German one. What a sorry looking fishing pole that is. Ah, that's my personal pole. Your personal one? I never did get around to using it. Wait, I have seen that somewhere before. Right, Paul, that's the metal detector. The one that led to the solving of the case out on Gourd Lake, remember? Alright. Wow, that feels like it was ages ago. And, I don't think I've seen this one before. Oh, that's a bug sweeper. A bug sweeper? I never watched any animes, only Ace Attorney, and I read some Weird Ops. Damn! I mean, I stopped, so I guess we're now kind of on the same side. Although, did you start watching anime? Hi, Jian. Hi. A bug sweeper. I'm sure it will come in handy in solving some case sooner or later. That cheap-looking box. You can't judge a person or a machine by the cover. You gotta look at the heart. No, that's so sweet. Not only rewatch Ace Attorney, no other anime. And Jian watching anime right now. What are you watching? I mean, maybe you'll just that you'll find another anime you want to watch, so there's always time for other stuff. Eventually, maybe something catches your eyes. Okay, okay. If I could pinch you, I would. Look, this one's open, and the red indicator light above the door is lit. That locker is coated with Detective Goodman's fingerprints. Detective Goodman's locker. Was that open last night too? I cannot remember. I would be watching anime right now too, but to be Hero X episode comes out later. Oh, then you still got some time. I do want to watch certain animes too, but either have to pay money or just be like in the old days. Gotta go be pirate. Not saying on which websites I was watching. Detective Goodman must be a good man. Of course, always. He's the best detective. Or the goodest detective. Are you sure it's okay to leave it open like that? Well, it'd be hard to get it open again if you closed it. It's empty. They must have taken the contents elsewhere. Oh, it was already elsewhere. Okay. Wow, someone must have broken something big to make all these pieces. Detective Gumshoe, perhaps? There you go, pal, making me out to be some kind of hooligan. That's apparently from D-Case. D-Case? SL9 incident, pal. See the sticker on one of the pieces there? Another piece of SL9 incident. Let's take a closer look. I wonder what shape these pieces were in before whatever it was broke. You want to try to put it back together? Huh. Good luck, pal. That's no job for amateurs. I spent a good 3 hours on that before I had to give up. That's why I always carry around a tube of glue. Well, this piece looks like at the bottom. Let's try putting the rest in place. Let's go! Damn! Can't barely puzzle. And without trying much, I'm getting further into the investigation. Damn. What anime genre you mostly watch? Whew, that's something. I think it was more of a mixture. But I think more that I liked was slice of life. Although I really would enjoy it, animes that were like more at some point in the adult theme. Like, no, not 18 plus stuff, just more like, I don't know what this... Watakoi. I never watched the anime, but animes like that where the people are like working or like it's not about high school stuff, but it is slice of life. I love to watch that. Adult jokes. Maybe. At some point I was just like, please no more high school people. You should watch Watakoi. I should. I know I should. I really want to watch it. I also remember slice of life. Yes. I also remember, before continuing the puzzle, I remember back then when the anime Elfen Lied was really popular. I watched it after watching the anime School Days. Also, from the anime School Days, there's supposed to be a game with like over 20 bad endings or something like that. I hate the anime. I really do hate it with passion. But it was said about the anime Elfen Lied, it was really brutal and everything. I watched it and I was like, yeah, sure. Some heads getting chopped off, arms getting chopped off, legs getting chopped off. Nah, that's pretty fine. I don't care. The kids deserve that because of the dog. dog? Where is their dog? I could not remember a dog. Well, I'll go and rewatch the Ace Attorney anime again. I'll go, okay. Have fun watching the anime. And thank you for being here. Bye bye. Oh, Elfin Lead. Oh yeah, they totally did deserve that about the dog. Fuck those little kids. They deserve to be killed. And welcome back, Arthur. And I don't know what that is. I actually don't know. Okay, let's... Over 80 pieces? Wait, that shit is lighting up. What the heck? Oh, never mind. I have to find, like... Okay. Oh, that's the one. Combined. Let's see. Next piece. Is that? Maybe? No, that's not the one. No. That's not either. Now we need more. That's not either. Huh? Am I stupid? I don't think that's that. Okay, never mind. I'm just trying everything now. Okay. Oops. Not fit like that. Not that either. No, that would not fit. No. No. Maybe? It does fit. Okay, now I need to... Oh, that's the one. That was easier. Oh, I know which one. That is easier. Never mind. This one? Okay. Now for this side. That's... Okay, that's... Oh, that definitely looks like that. Yeah, that one. I had it correctly. I think I need to do this first. It is a vase, but there's one piece missing. Huh? Well, I think we did it, but some of the pieces are missing. Yeah, I got that far too in 2 minutes myself. The problem is finishing it. Were some pieces stolen? I thought they were missing to begin with. Still, it doesn't look like the most stable kind of jar. Is that even a jar? I kind of understand how it got broken. Okay, we got a jar. How nice. Okay, let's examine some more. What's that? A glove. Someone left a glove here, but only one. Detective Gumshoe, maybe? There you go, Paul. Making me out to be some kind of absent-minded detective. That's evidence from the case, you know. You mean SL9? It does have a tag on it. You got a rubber glove! Hey, Paul, look at the time. Was there something you need to be going to? It's just that Mr. Edgeworth's inquiry committee should be letting out soon. I'm going to give them my report for the day. It might help, you know. Report? You mean the note written on the back of the flyer? The one that says nothing but no problems? Hey, it's Mr. Edgeworth we're talking about. I'm sure he can use a report like this. I believe in him. Who needs enemies when you're good? When you got friends like Detective Gumshoe? But at least it's good because now we can go and talk with Edgy Boy. I'm off, pal. Later. Bye. I should probably see what Edgeworth has to say too. I'll come back, Tofu. So I definitely did the handprints last time, so... Maybe last time I did not completely check out the scene, but I cannot remember. So, let's gotta move. That was wrong. What am I doing? Okay, police department entrance. Then we're gonna go criminal affair. Detention center? No. Maybe he's in his office. There you go. There we go. The bellboy from the second episode? No, first episode? I cannot remember. But the bellboy? What is he doing here? I guess. My apologies. Oh, it's you. Have we met somewhere? Huh? Miss Edgeworth, I beg your leave. So long. Is Edgeworth here? There, standing by the window, a teacup in his hand. Uh-oh. No. What's happening? Are you okay? Right. He has the hotel bring him tea service? Mr. Edgeworth, you're back from the district prosecutor's office inquiry? I am. By the way, Detective Gumshoe was looking for you. Ah, yes. He brought me the latest information, it seems. Really? Was it helpful? Apparently a new French restaurant is opening near here. I think he was trying to console me somehow. The real info is on the other side, Edgeworth. He wasn't even on the other side. That seems kind of funny. Poor Edgeworth. I think this whole thing is really taking a toll on him. Okay. And now we can finally ask him, have more information, and be closer to the trial. So, how did the inquiry committee go? Actually, they decided to treat this as not as a case of concealing evidence, but as a communications error during the investigation. Concealing evidence? Yes, apparently there are some who believe that I concealed evidence. They gave me a warning. You were lucky this time. Again. Again? I've heard them say that so many times. Yes, Tofu? Everything okay? Ever since that case 2 years ago? No. Poor Edgy Boy. Let's talk about tomorrow's trial. Are you okay for the trial tomorrow? Life is hard, but boobies are soft. Where's that coming from? And what are you trying to tell me with that? What exactly are you trying to tell me? The question is, what kind of boobies are you referring to? Male or female? Nothing? Okay. Okay, I'll take it. I'll take it. Female? Okay. I agree. Are you okay for the trial tomorrow? Well, I'm still the presiding prosecuting attorney, however. Something happened? They gave control of the investigation over to the police department. Every booba is a good booba. Yeah. But Fimba booba. Although male booba is soft too. Can be soft as well, so both can be soft. But yeah, I agree with that. Every booba is a good booba. Just saying for... Okay. I'll take it. I'll take it. They gave control of the investigation over to the police department. The police department? Yes. Any further investigation for this case will be directed by the chief of police Gunt. On that dude. Yes. Yes, have such a beautiful code in his wall? You mean that thing? Isn't that like the same? Oh, no, wait. It's not like the same as he's currently wearing. It's more stylish, I guess. Or? He's not wearing the same thing right now. I can do nothing but wait for his results. Wait, I just noticed. I don't know why. I did never notice. Those flowers, the pot is purple. Like his suit. And then he has those frills. Like he's currently wearing. Or this outfit is having. Why? I shall not question it any further. Oh, I see. Why, I ask you? Why? All along, I have done only what I believe is right. I have nothing to be ashamed of. But still. Wow. I have never seen him this out of sorts. Okay, we have talked to him, but we definitely need to present him with something. I have a feeling that the list with his attendance or with his ID card record, he will say something. Hopefully, at least. So let's present him that. Alright, I'd better check this now. As I was saying, What's this? A record of ID card usage? Edgeworth? You went into the evidence room that day, didn't you? Just before the incident occurred, no less. Yes, that's true. Why? Why, Mr. Edgeworth? What did you do in there? Please don't look at me like that. I was asked to go. By Chief Gunt, no less. The Chief of Police? He wanted evidence for a case that wrapped up half a year ago. He told me he wanted me to keep it here in a prosecutor's office. AI 16? But it was solved, right? It would have to be if the evidence was already filed. Chief is never one to explain himself. In any case, on the day of the stabbings, I brought this back here. Can I ask what kind of case it was? I can't say. It really has nothing to do with the current case. Now I'm curious about this other case. I better make a note of it. Oh. That's probably something that has to do with both of them. Stubborn as always. I told you this has nothing to do with the current case. Okay, okay. Maybe the jar. ... Right, please. I'm the prosecutor in this case. You don't expect me to sit here and discuss the case with you over a cup of tea. I'll pass on the tea. Just tell me about the case. Mr. Wright, Mr. Edgeworth just told you no in a very polite manner. So I don't yawn anyway. Maybe if I just show him my best evidence, I can get some reaction out of him. Okay. Let's check the gloves. Okay, never mind, that's... But maybe... No, we have no talking points, but... I'm gonna check everything with him now. I'm gonna check everything. Might as well do it. I do not know if I already did it. I'll even armies that have to destroy the Death Star with the boys. Let's go, destroy it! Destroy it really fast. I'll try to get at least into trial until then. Hopefully we are very, very close. I want to get out of the investigation time. Still not finished. Okay. Oops, I missed something. Nah, it's not good. Oh well. I figured I'd be telling you about this sooner or later. He must be talking about his father's murder in that elevator. Okay, Edgeworth, why don't you tell me about it? Tell me the truth. Oh, okay. At least I got something out of him. He will definitely have a talking point, but let's just finish that. Maybe there's still something. Two. Knife. I know you. You've probably got a hold of some information already, right? It all has to do with the case you were on, the SL9 incident. And some dark suspicion you were wrapped up in. You're the man who revived the worst memory of my life. I figured I'd be telling you about it sooner or later. Oh, it's the same thing. Okay, okay. Almost there. Oh, you got that one. Don't think the floor plans will do anything, but might as well just check everything out. The locker. No. The jar, he already did say something to the glove as well. Screwdriver. Aww. I mean, you gave it to me, but still. Okay, let's talk. Allegations of forgery. The SL9 incident was a heinous serial killing case. The head of the investigation was the deputy chief of police at the time. Damon Gunt. That wacky old dude was involved in the case 2 years ago too then? He was a top officer and it was my first time working with him. I was nervous. Wow, you get nervous too, Mr. Edgeworth? What I want to know is, why was a deputy chief of police on an investigation? Quick, water. Need to hydrate. You people need to hydrate too. In truth, I use slightly more extreme methods than normal. We're dealing with a vicious murderer. If I let him go, the blood would be on my hands. We want our guilty verdict, and the killer was executed. Wait, you didn't? Of course not. I didn't touch the evidence. Yes, I will do anything in my power to win the trial. However, I do have a code, and I follow it faithfully. By the way, Emma, the chief prosecutor wanted to know something. My sister? What? If you were still studying forensic science? Huh? Yes, of course. Why just today Miss Wright and I were using this? Luminol testing fluid? Well done. You might have a use for this. What is that? Aluminum powder for taking fingerprints? It's been chemically treated for better adhesion. For me? Are you sure? You're the enemy, you know. I have no say in today's investigation. Do as you will. Edgeworth, I'm really... No need to thank me. Here, take your powder and these fingerprint files for everyone involved. Yeah. Thanks. How about giving these to Detective Gumshoe as well? Yes, you get some fingerprint sets. Well, let's get going. One last investigation. Right. I do seem to remember seeing a suspicious handprint somewhere. Well, I do know where to go. It seems like we're moving on. Really now? Damn. I know last time I was so stuck a lot of times. But now I'm really moving on, damn. Our investigation turned up a suspicious handprint on that locker. Here, in this plot on a detective's evidence locker. Let's use the secret weapon we just borrowed. Let's go! Right, let's get started. First, choose a finger. A finger. Each finger leaves a slightly different imprint, so let's choose the finger that will have left behind the clearest imprint, which would be, in this case, I guess the thumb. Although, the thumb is just from the side, so I would just say the index finger. I really can't tell the difference at a glance. Quite procrastinating and choose a finger. That's more of the side, so who knows. What is that? So I'll choose this one. Okay, now it's time to check for prints. Let me show you how it's done. Emma's starting to get that sparkle in her eyes. First, we sprinkle the aluminum powder around. Huh? How do you do that? With enter. See? It looks like that did the trick. The aluminum powder adheres completely to print. Once the powder is well spread, just blow away the excess. Huh? How do I do that? With E. Exciting. I know. Imagine you're blowing out the candles on a birthday cake. See? Wow, that looks like fun. It might take some getting used to though. It's fine. It won't go up your nose or anything. You just pour the powder in thick and blow away the extra. Those are the basics of fingerprinting, Mr. Wright. Guess I'd better give it a try. Okay. How much do I use? Where's the fingerprint? I cannot see anything. Damn! Let's paint the whole thing. Never mind. Okay. Ah, we did it. Aha! You did it. You found one. But this looks nothing like a fingerprint. Now that you mention it, I guess it doesn't. What does it mean? I think it means we're out of luck. Out of luck? The person who left this handprint must have worn gloves. Oh shoot. Don't tell me we've been wasting our time here. Not really though. So it means one of the gloves that is in fact missing has a lot of blood in it. Hey! Calm down, that's just the way it goes sometimes with scientific investigations. But it does seem a shame. While we're at it, why don't we look for other prints? Other prints? Looking at the locker door again closely. I have seen it down here. It seems like there are fingerprints outside the bloody handprints as well. Let's see if I can find a clear print. Fingerprints outside the bloods. IFC. Let's dust this up. Let's go. Let's dust everything around here. And now... Yay! Put some fingerprints. Yay! A print so clear, it's dazzling. Dazzling? Anyway, this print took a lot of effort to find. Let's match it up right away. So we're not done yet. This is quite a process. Well, there's no point in finding a fingerprint and not knowing who the owner is, right? Guess she's right. Look at the fingerprint data we got from Mr. Edgeworth and point out the person who you think left these prints. Huh? How am I supposed to know who it was? I could make a pretty good guess. The bloody handprint and the fingerprints are in different places, right? That means that the prints probably don't have anything to do with our case. So, whose fingerprints would we most likely find on this evidence locker? Wait, I have to look? Oh god. Nope. 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 Gumshoe? Mizu, when she has to play the game. Wait, I have to look. Yeah! Why do I need to look? But yeah, it's Gumshoe. Comparison complete. Match found! Aha! So these fingerprints belonged to Detective Gumshoe. Something wrong, Mr. Wright? You gave me this so what look. I guess that's probably because I was thinking, so what? Okay, so we came up with nothing this time, but there's always next time. Sometimes you hit, sometimes you miss. You gotta roll with the punches, Mr. Wright. Thanks for the sympathy. Wait, if I remember correctly, there was one other finger handprint in this room. Let's check it out. There was another? Maybe on the other side? Maybe. I wouldn't be able to see it though. I have to say, I don't know. Pain, just lots of pain. What's that? Number 2. Yeah, it's just a jar. The open one? Oh yeah, there could be fingerprints on it. Detective Goodman's evidence locker is empty. But does not seem... Oh, wait. Wait, that's a good thing. That's actually a good thing. Just use the spray and see if we find something else here. That's the fingerprint. There's a fingerprint. But I might as well just do this. But I don't think anything will come up again. Let's just spray the room and be like... Oh, okay. But... Really, but... That fingerprint's here. This is where we got a luminal fluid reaction, right? Right, there was a handprint here. Okay, want to try using this? There we go, her eyes popping. But yes, check for prints. Yeah, let's check the prints. Oh, but I have to warn you about something first. What? The area with the blood was wiped away, right? You only end up finding it using chemical means. Any prints in that area will have been wiped away too. Oh, right. So that means no prints? Would you say the probability of your hypothesis is right? Don't ask me. I don't study that, so... No, I don't know. Anyway, you must try to find prints that weren't wiped away. Prints other than the ones left by the bloody hand? Okay. Feel like the clearest one is... that? Have to do. Okay, I actually don't get it. I'm doing enter game. Okay, what do I miss? Check for prints. Okay, okay. That just means I can't use these because those are not really here. That's just no. Okay, okay. Which means I do have to find some that are visible. Heinisch, but maybe on these gloves. That yellow crime scene tape, you know, yesterday was my first time seeing it. It was always my dream to push through the crowd and just step over the tape. It's a little daunting to encounter it again so soon. Maybe you're overacting a little. I wanted to have the glove. No, maybe just activate that set on my own? Okay, never mind. I have to do it. Let's see, let's see. That's nothing. Let's see. Just a paint though. So nothing there. Oh, the equipment. Okay, nothing as well as it. So it must be something with the locker, but I don't know what I'm missing. There are no handprints. Leave it be. Actually, let's not check. What? Why not? Try my patience any longer and I will dump this power over your head. Maybe I better check for those prints after all. I have to do something with it. Even though there might be no prints, so... But... what am I gonna do? I literally have nothing to check. I just want to see if I find maybe something else. But until it lights yellow, I literally have nothing. Oh, there's something. Oh, I definitely missed that. So, okay, let's dust the area. Whee! And blow it away. What is that? I gave it my best shot. That kind of result won't be any good for matching prints, will it? But it doesn't look like we'll get a clear result from this print. Okay, let's try a different finger then. Okay. Already tried this, right? Must be a thumb. Or did I already do that? Silly kitty girl, what do you mean? I did already do that, right? Was it the same? Oh, never mind. Got it. Okay, I have to dust more. Really dust that. Okay, okay. You need to do it. Really dust it in. Ah, looking better. Okay, now who is that? Oh, Jake? It's Jake. Match found. Why was this dude on a locker? Yes, the cowboy. Is he the one who did it? Hey, these fingerprints, whose are they? Whose? Is it someone I know? It's Officer Marshall. Huh? Officer Jake Marshall? Yeah, we got his fingerprints. That's got to be a coincidence. He's not involved in the crime. Yes, they do look identical. I do love the fingerprint comparison though. I kind of like it. Emma, this is decidedly different from Detective's gumshoes prints. The lunar reaction, the blood and the fingerprints are in the same place. Oh. Oh. So we have Jake Marshall's fingerprints on a wiped bloodstain. Oh, that's not good. Uh-oh. Hi, Kellen. Oh, or Ellen? Is it Kellen or Ellen? Hi, Ellen. Hi. But why would Officer Marshall? It looks like our investigation is finally... Okay, then hi, Kellen. It's finally turning upside results. That's an interesting direction. So he may be the murderer. How did he do that? I guess this is what you'd call decisive evidence. I don't believe it. You better believe it. We finished it! We finished the investigation day. Just only took almost an hour longer. Finally! Finally! It took so long. Oh my god, trial former? That's gonna be a long trial. Former, the main trial, and after, maybe again. Oh god. And again with the judge. Man, this judge. That judge is just so... Can give him food and be like, hey, make him be... What's it called? But make him be the one be in prison. And he's like, yeah, sure. I'll do what you want. That judge is easy to persuade to do your stuff, to do the things you want to do. So, what do you think, Mr. Wright? I think the prosecution is as confused as we are. After all, the victim was murdered in 2 different places at the same time. And a different suspect was arrested at each of the crime scenes. Lana! Good morning, Mr. Wright. I apologized yesterday. I was indisposed. I hope that didn't hold you too long for questioning. He just finished, actually. I'm used to all-nighters though. So, how did it go? It's as Mr. Wright suspects. The police are clueless. I figured as much, so I struck a plea bargain. Oh, are you maybe gonna help me now? That you may just not even be the murderer. A plea bargain? What do you mean by that? We agreed that if I told them the truth behind the simultaneously murder, they wouldn't seek capital punishment. That's what I mean, Emma. Alana, don't tell me you. Much to my regret, I'm as much in the dark about this as they are. What? So you don't know either? Huh? Then who knows? Well, the murder. And maybe Goodman, who knows? Mrs. Skye. We found trace evidence of a certain person in the police department's evidence room. It belonged to Officer Jake Marshall. What kind of trace evidence? Bloodstained fingerprints to be exact. And that's a trump card I have on my sleeve today. You do understand what this means, don't you? In order to defend my sister, you're going to accuse Mr. Marshall? You have to play the cards you're dealt. Isn't that right, Mrs. Skye? She will definitely understand. Do what you have to do, Mr. Wright. Of course. Always. Always. Let's go for trial. Court is now in session for the trial of Mrs. Lana Skye. The defense is ready, Your Honor. The prosecution is... What? I'm afraid you'll have to clarify. It takes 30 minutes by car to reach the police department from the prosecutor's office. Yet the victim, Bruce Goodman, was slain at both places at the same time. But that's not physical possible, is it? Yeah, the judge, the good old judge. He's like, no brain. How did you even become a judge? I want to know. I really want to know. What's more, I hear the victim from the evidence room just disappeared. Yes, and the body eventually reappeared in the trunk of Mr. Edgeworth's car. Wow, this is one messed up trial. One of my duties as prosecutor is to present impartial evidence. Today I will present evidence relating to the murder at the police department. In so doing, I believe the way in which we should proceed will reveal itself. Now that's what sets Mr. Edgeworth apart. He sounds so top on things. Top of things. Even though he doesn't know what's going on himself. And that's supposed to be an admirable trait. Very well, let the trial resume. On the day of the crime, what exactly transpired at the police department? Mr. Edgeworth, you may call your first witness of the day to the stand. I wonder whose that is. Is it maybe Mr. Marshall? For its first witness, the prosecution calls... Yes? The suspect of the murder that occurred at the police department. Suspect? You mean the so-called murderer? Is it the boy? Oh boy. Things are getting wild from the get-go. He can never be the murderer. He's like... I want to be like that, but he looks so simple-minded, so innocent. I don't think he could do it in either way. Will the witness please state his name and occupation? Yes, sir. I'm Officer Mike Meekin, sir. My occupation is, that will be murderer, sir. Dude! Your actual occupation and not to be... Don't bully him. But... Hello? The second part of his sentence? Occupation being a murderer, like... He's so silly. Like, you're a police guy. Or you're part of the police, not a murderer. Oh, I think I know what everyone's thinking. Like, they're thinking like, seriously? So you're telling us you're a professional killer? Sir, it wasn't me, sir. I'm the one who did it. You haven't seen the US police? I mean, I've only seen sometimes articles, but only when bad stuff happened. I don't know how they regularly are. Mind you, I know my own police. And there can be two ways. Police people that actually, like, go by the law. And others that, well, use the law for, you know, doing actual illegal stuff and getting food. Yeah. So, and that's probably just some places around the world where the police just use their own title to get food or go against the actual traffic rules. Well, if I was getting food, I get it. Yeah, but the thing is, sometimes police get, or sometimes people see the police, you know, getting food or like eating food while driving, while not actually putting the siren on. And that is actually illegal. If they're not putting on the siren, they're actually against the law right now. But if they put a siren on, you cannot do anything against it. Not really, at least. But yeah. Police, they're the good people and they're the ones that use the law. So yeah. I love food. Same. Although I would love it if I don't have to eat it. You know, less time spending money on food and time on food. Anyway, Meekins, why are you saying that? You're not the one who did it. I'll never kill anyone again, sir. You've got to believe me, sir. Is he going to do that every time? Seriously? Actually, what I'd like to hear from you is... Sir, I'm what you would call part of the younger generation, sir. Can someone take his freaking microphone away, please? A person whose actions adults can possibly comprehend. Please, Mr. Edgeworth, sir. Help me, sir. Wait. Officer Meekins. Yes, sir. Give us your report of the crime. Consider that an order. Yes, sir. As you wish. After all, I'm a part of a generation that must be told what to do, sir. You can't fault him for lack of enthusiasm. Okay, let's go. Testimony time. Crime report, sir. Although it's not my normal duty, I was assigned to guard the evidence room that day. I spotted a suspicious man on the security screen and rushed into the room. I was only doing what I was trained to do, sir. I suddenly attacked. I fought for my life. Then I did it. After that, I passed out until another officer smacked me awake. So the victim, Detective Goodman, attacked you? Do unto to others before they do unto you? Where did you get that? That's the Meekins family motto, sir. I see. Then you fainted and a colleague helped you regain consciousness? Yes, sir. He knocked me upside the head, sir. Very well. The defense may begin its cross-examination. What I need here is more info to work with. Okay, what kind of information do we want, though? Crimes reports. Okay. Why did you have to guard the room? You'll have to go. Okay, bye-bye, Tofu. Have some nice enjoyable day. Bye-bye. Some sweet dreams later. Mr. Meekins, you work in the General Affairs Department, do you not? Yes, sir. I'm in charge of hiring new recruits, sir. Yikes. Now there's a scary thought. Evidence transferal was taking place on the day of the crime, which meant many officers were given special tasks not ordinarily performed. I was in charge of guarding the Blue Badger, sir. The Blue Badger? Yes, sir. The lovely police mascot created by the chief of detectives, sir. That very thing. Wait, there's a hand on it. A handprint on it. I could have actually taken the fingerprints for that. But I wouldn't. It's probably Gumshoe's fingerprints, right? Maybe. I was to ensure it wasn't broken during the transfer process. That was my sole mission for the day, sir. Cute, that sound. And music. I see. Sounds like a very, important mission. After the award ceremony finished that day, there were so many people running around that I relocated the Blue Badger to the evidence room. Oh. So that's why you went to the evidence room. Tell us. What did you see when you got there? Okay, suspicious man. In order to enter the evidence room, you need an ID card, am I correct? Precisely, sir. I've one right here around my neck. So then, your ID number should be listed on here, right? Will be probably added to that. There it is. I found it. This is the one right here. Could you please read us the number? Yes, sir. It's 4989596. That's my number, sir. I see. Huh? But the number is twice. It's shown as being used twice. Please explain, witness. It's no real mystery, sir. The first time is when I relocated the Blue Badger to the evidence room. And the second time is when I went to go get him after everything settled. I see. So it was during that second time when? Yes, sir. That was when I spotted the man on the security screen. Okay. Okay. Let me actually look now how it changed in the ID report card. Okay, those two numbers definitely are, or these two times are definitely the same, so yeah. First, Bruce Goodman and the Mike Meekins went after him, and then everything happened. Okay, okay. Let's continue with pressing. So you were attacked. Can you please tell us exactly what happened to you? It was a knife, sir. A knife. Detective Goodman pulled a knife on you? What happened then? Well, with me charging in on him like that, he looked as surprised as I was. You're not exactly the kind of person someone would want to run into. That's when I reacted, sir. I swung my arms like an octopus struggling to detain him. That's how I got this gash on my hand. Maybe if you just kept your cool, your hand wouldn't be... When I saw the blood trickling down my arm, I panicked. I grabbed the man by his collar. And then what? What did you do? What exactly do you mean when you say you did it? I know I don't look the type, but I'm really into Kung Fu films, sir. The man let his guard down for just an instant, so I snatched his knife from him. You took his knife? I spun him around and performed a disarming maneuver. I made sure to close my eyes like a man. Why would you close your eyes? That's not good. But oh well. Oh well. Maybe you were just really scared, or this thing is just all a lie. I see. He must have been desperate. Next thing I knew, his white coat was drenched in a sea of my blood, and then the next thing I knew... Yes, he punched me right in my face, sir. Who did smack you awake? About what time did you regain consciousness? What's wrong? Why that face, Arthur? Why that emoji? No offense, sir, but how am I supposed to know that? I was unconscious. Bro is express. Yes, but the thing is, I hate his microphone. It's annoying. Oh, right. According to the report from the officer that woke up the witness, it was about 5:30. 5:30? Let's see. That's like, what, 15 minutes later? That wasn't long. Not really long. And not the microphone. I call it microphone, but I don't know where... Megaphone? The megaphone, sorry. The megaphone. Yeah, sorry, I mean, it has... Both has the phone in it. Just once. This one is a megaphone. Oh well, but it was 5:30, which is like 15 minutes later than he got into the room, so that's like not a long time. He hit me right in the head too. I woke up crying tears of pain. That's nice. I mean, it's nice that you recovered, that is. When I came around, though, I made sure to finish my mission, sir. Your mission? Yes, sir. The Blue Badger, sir. I returned him to the entrance before things got out of hand. You got hurt and you still put out the Badger? Well, it can all rest easy now. I believe we now have a fairly accurate picture of what happened. Yes, Your Honor. Only one thing remains unclear. Was the man this officer murdered really the victim? He's got a point. I mean, maybe, just maybe, that dude was not Officer Goodman, but maybe it was the marshal guy. And he just wanted it to look like he got murdered there, while the actual Goodman got murdered in the other place. That could be a fake. Yes, Officer Meekins? With regard to that, sir, take a look at this. It was sent to my jail cell. Chief Gant delivered it to me just this morning, sir. The chief? Delivered it? What is that? A videotape? Yes, sir. That's absolutely right, sir. A videotape, sir. A freaking megaphone. It contains footage from the security camera in the evidence room. Objection! What? But I specifically asked if there was such a tape and was told it had been mistakenly erased. They just wanted to lie to you. That's quite a mistake. I just do what I'm told, sir. It's the only thing I'm really good at. Looks like communication with the police department is as good as ever. I feel like Phoenix is the one that's like watching the show and being like, what is going on? It's like the police against the prosecutors. More like, definitely more like the defender against the prosecutor. It's funny to watch though. Well then, let's have a look. Show us the video of you murdering the victim. Oh, please stop using the word murder, sir. It scares me. A video of a real murder. Just what are we getting ourselves into? I'm excited for the video. Let's go. Seriously? That looks like a horror movie now. Oh, that face is so conveniently covered. Meekins! This is nice. Oh! Indeed, the face is conveniently covered. Where is that? And Meekins on the floor. Where's this guy? Jump scare. Jump scare. Wait, was there something stuffed into the locker? Also, damn, where did the guy disappear to? Oh, shoot. Oh, shoot. Edgy boy is on edge again. Well, I believe we're all thinking the same thing. How can we deal with this unsettling feeling stirred within us? What the hell was that wriggling piece of plywood? Sir, that is the pride and joy of the entire criminal affairs department, sir. It's the Blue Badger, sir. Why am I not surprised this isn't going smoothly? What kind of security video was that? It was just happy. It just had happy music during a fight scene. And then that freaking Blue Badger really conveniently hit the face of that guy. Yes. Well, anyway, but that's maybe the reason for that is because the game does not want to show that that guy might not even be Goodman. This tape seems to prove that the witness did indeed encounter someone in the evidence room and some sort of activity. Your Honor, instead of relying on clearly incomplete footage, the witness testimony will suffice. Is that alright if you offer some weekends? Told you, Your Honor, the blue badge. Let's go for the blue badger! Sadly, I won't be able to join tomorrow. No. But hey, you joined today, so everything's good. Besides, there's school and stuff, so you've got more important stuff to do. Besides, it's just hanging out with zombies. Nothing more. Yes, sir. As you wish, sir. Okay, now. Mystery Man. Already happy to be able to join here, though. No. Oh, wait, you're going. I did not read that at first. But bye-bye, offer. Have a good day and some sweet dreams later. Bye-bye. His face can't be clearly seen in the video. Yeah, until next time. Have fun at school. Learn for your school stuff if you have some tests and other stuff still. Be nice. Okay. I'll become a genius. Let's go! Arthur the genius. We'll see it. For me? No, for you! Not for me. You'll be genius for yourself. Not for me. Exactly. For you, not for me. Bye-bye. But there's no question that the other person was Detective Goodman, sir. I mean, he opened the locker which required Detective Goodman's fingerprints to do. The locker he opened is unquestionably Detective Goodman's locker, sir. So it must be him. No one else could have unlocked it. Or maybe someone had someone's fingerprints. Just maybe, you know. What's this about a fingerprint? Each detective has been given a locker equipped with a fingerprint-activated lock. You know, that Detective Marshall was probably very smart, or whoever that was. I would see it's still that is Detective Marshall in the video, but whoever did that probably was very clever enough to trick that thing. These locks ensure that each locker can only be opened by the detective it belongs to. Intriguing. That would mean the victim at the crime scene would have to have been Detective Goodman. Very well. Defense may begin its cross-examination. Let's go! Cross-examination. I don't know where this cross-examination will lead, but everything begins with contradictions. That's where I have to start. And a lot of pressing, sometimes it might just solve the thing. Hold it! Tell me, were you able to get a good look at him? At the face of the man who attacked you with a knife? Sir, if you must label people as having seen or not seen the man's face, I believe I would be classified as the later? The later, but you were standing right in front of him, were you not? More to the point, you're the person who fought him, aren't you? Oh yes, sir, but I didn't get a clear look at his face, sir. I'm not the kind of guy who looks directly at people when talking with them, you see. Yeah, that's a good trait for a police officer. Still, I'm sure it was him. I'd bet my badge on it. Okay, but at least we have one suspect. And that's the blue badger. But that's only if every other suspect is not guilty. You make the blue badger guilty, okay? Can everyone agree with that? Is that a good compromise? But there's no question that the other person was Detective Goodman, sir. You sure about that? But you don't know that for sure, do you? You never actually saw Detective Goodman's face. Well, I suppose you might say that. That is, if you must label people as... Oh, I thought I already did that. Oh, never mind. Why is everyone looking at me? If I had to label these stairs as disturbing or... beacons? Whoa! Was that sound just of a chicken? That sounded like a chicken. I don't know why. Having been shown a questionable video at best, you're not in the best of moods. Now, please be more certain when you testify. Yes, sir. You claim the man who brandished a knife on you was Bruce Goodman. Tell us why you're positive it was him. About these lockers, is there no other way to open them? No, sir. I myself tried all kinds of methods in the past. Only respond to registered fingerprints, sir. I wonder what kind of methods he's tried. If the man opened the locker's lock, which only responds to its registered fingerprints, then he must be the person the locker was assigned to. Exactly my point, sir. And this too. Are we really sure, though? I mean, we can ask the chief if it's really like that. Or maybe the marshal... I don't know, I'm just... You know what? I feel like it's the marshal guy did it. He just did it. I think whoever did it, though, maybe changed the fingerprints. Is there a possibility to that? Could that be possible? Who knows? How do you know that information? I've heard rumors, sir, from people in the know, sir. People in the know? The workers in the department cafeteria, sir, they keep me informed. Also listen to my romantic travels, sir. No. For the record, the open locker did indeed belong to Detective Goodman, who verified this information through a more reliable source. So, the victim opened the locker with his own fingerprint. No one else could have unlocked it? Are we sure? However, the most important detail is not shown in this video. The man's face. Sir, if I may say something, sir? Yes? Please do. After all, you're the one being examined. I don't understand why a man's face is so important in this case, sir. Why? Because we have two victims and we don't know if it's that dude even. Man, Meekins. You're so silly. I mean, it was his hand that opened the fingerprint lock. And it was his hand that tried to thrust his knife into my body, sir. My unsettled state can testify enough to this, sir. Yes, you have a point. The footage doesn't lie. That is. Unless the defense can find a problem with it. Mr. Wright, let's check the court record again. Is there a problem with the security footage? I mean, there's a problem? We literally cannot see anything. There's a problem. Regarding the video contained on this tape, there's one thing in particular that seems rather strange. Strange? This contradiction leads to the possibility that the man may not have been Detective Goodman. What? This video contains such a contradiction? He's probably going on about the fingerprints. But there might be a way to, you know, not need his actual hand. Or maybe just be the Goodman that a guy was already dead in the car and just got delivered. And, you know, had no more hand. And he just used the hand. But I wanna... Isn't there a picture of that? No, there's no picture of that. Too bad. Interesting. Your Honor, I have a proposal. Yes, Mr. Edgeworth? I propose we have the defense point out to us this alleged contradiction in the video. not want me to point it out? Very well, proposal accepted. Let us further inspect this piece of evidence. I will now play the security tape. Mr. Wright, please show us this contradiction you speak of. I have to point out a problem in the video? This is the first time I've ever had to do that. You can do it, Miss Wright. It's set up so you can fast forward, rewind, and pause the video. Let's go. And I have to... Oh god, the blue badger again. Just take a good look and be sure to point out the right thing. Please don't play it too many times. I can't stand butchering this video. How did this guy ever become a police officer? Now then, Mr. Wright, please enlighten us. Where is the contradiction? I could not finish! But... we need to fast forward, okay. There we go, the dude appeared. There's a glove. Wait, I wonder if, where's the glove? Wait, I wanna rewind. Okay, I gotta say though, at the end of the video before, I did not see this face. I saw there's something like a fabric hanging, and now I don't know punt with this. I don't know, but now at the beginning it's not there. So let's see. There it is though. The glove is falling out. Let's wash. Let's continue. Now we have Miss Meekins in there. Already ready to fight. And then conveniently when he turns, boom. Wait. Shoulders hurt? Kind of fun to go through it slowly. Okay, never mind. So, still no fabric on that one locker. Meekins is down, it's open. And... boom! There's a fabric. I want to know what it is, but I need to rewind. Maybe it's because of this. Let's present this. The thing that's strange about this video would have to be this. Hold on a second. I need to use my eye drops. Well, I don't get it. But you don't get it. It's the wrong thing or what? Dude. You cannot see his face. Would you mind if I borrowed your eye medicine? Huh? Seriously? Before your eyes get too teary, perhaps you should think this... Now what do I do? Play video again. Okay. Let me do it. Maybe the glove itself? Although, I mean, it was a locker, I guess. Maybe that's not really a contradiction itself. Maybe it's a piece of cloth at the ending. Let's just try that. There we go. Maybe. Oh, did we get it right? Did I get it right? Yes, it's strange. Something suddenly seems unnatural about that. What could it mean? Oh, so I got it right. Okay, okay. Wait, that just also means... Yeah, I got it. Don't worry. I was just about to talk about that because we had it going that one handprint that was swiped away was from Marshall. So I was just talking about, that's probably because I assume it's Marshall. He opened up his locker later. But how did he disappear from the freaking camera? Yeah. But how could he open up Goodman's locker? That would be interesting. Is it because really just of the glove or because of something else? Who knows? Maybe it's just on the gloves, there are the fingerprints. And that's how he used them. Oh wait, then the missing glove is in a locker of Marshall. Ah. Now we have to get that opened. Sorry to interrupt, Mr. Wright, but you seem to have forgotten the point of this exercise. The point? What you're looking for is one thing and one thing only. Something that indicates the man may not be Detective Goodman. Oh yeah, here. Almost walked right into the... So it's not right? Ugh. And what is? Almost walked right into the defense trap. I'll place him under arrest, sir. Rats, I need to slow down and tackle these things one piece at a time. Now what do I do? Ah. Okay, I'm gonna watch it again. Although that might just be not really, I don't know. I don't see any other contradictions, so I'll just do the glove and, and just move it back. Be right back, me. Okay, have fun destroying the Death Star. Okay, that's... Let's just go back to the cross-examination. It seems I've been taking the wrong approach. Now then, the defense may resume its cross-examination. Assuming the witness is still willing to continue, that is, Officer Meekins. Yes, sir, it is my duty as a police officer to help the lost, sir. I'll just continue and see... Yeah. Great. Now I think I'm lost. Tell me, were you able to get a good look at him? At the face? I did already do that. Yes. I mean, he opened a locker, which required Detective Goodman's fingerprints to do. Yeah. Probably need to present something. The locker he opened is unquestionable Detective Goodman's locker, sir. Yes. So it must be him. No one else could have unlocked it. This all sounds true, but the victim's body was found at the prosecutor's office. There has to be a mistake somewhere. The real thing's so much more intense than in the movies. Here, you can use the play to watch as much as you like. Security video. Maybe I should take another look at the footage. How do they really want me to look at it? Ah, okay. Oh, luckily no badger music, but also no forward music. And no forwards and pause. There goes, it falls down. Meekins is coming. Yeah, I don't see any difference. But where's the option for... Where's the option for the video? Let's go with, yeah, there's a problem, but... Let's do it again. Ah, freaking music. But I'm curious about one thing, about the shoulder. Maybe I've missed it. Mr. Blood now? I did see it the first time. Let's look frame by frame. Oh, there's the blood. Wait, which shoulder was it? The right shoulder, okay. That's the knife. Huh? Wait. How did it get bloody? All of a sudden. Or does Meekins have a weapon and hit him his shoulder? Wait. Okay, there he does not have the blood on his shoulder. Like in this frame. So... Okay, Meekins goes down. Recharges or whatever. Hands. Uh-huh. On the shoulder. Pressing more, I guess, to the wall. And then suddenly blood. That's kind of weird. The thing. Okay, never mind. I am way... Okay, I'm... What am I missing? Maybe I need to get away again from the video. I don't know what else to do. Maybe I need to look at my records. Yeah. Can I exit maybe? Can I do anything with that? No. Let's just go again frame by frame. So he opened it up, and boom, glove. Oh, is it really a glove? Isn't that maybe a hand? Oh, he has that swingy thing, that weapon. I fall to the floor. So the question really is, how did he get his shoulder injury? wait, never mind. The blood is from Meekins. Hi, Lazy. Hi, hi. Yes, I may need some help. I honestly don't get it. There's something you haven't noticed yet. I haven't? What did I not notice yet? That something is the answer. I can tell you only one thing now. That in fact did not help. I'm still confused. I'll just, you know, leave the video. Wait, I want to... Yes, have the bloody shoulder complete view. Oh, you know what? I just want to get out. Yeah, got your eye drops. Let's get to cross-examination again. Worst case scenario, I will open up. The thing you need to notice is very early in the video. Early in the video? Okay, let's get back to the video. That definitely helps me. Like very early? Okay, let's go back to the video. Oh, it takes so long to get to the video. Okay. So that's really the start of the video. Let's go frame by frame. I don't see anything there. Okay, the fingerprint is the hand is already there. So that's not the unusual thing. Wait. I thought he had nothing in his right hand, so it was a little bit... Huh? Oh, now he gets it up. I thought there was something with the badger. Okay, the dude comes in. I cannot tell if he is wearing gloves at all. That's not the badger. Oh, Lisa. It's lockers? Huh? Wait. Let me restart this whole thing. Probably only have to focus on 2 lockers. Nothing seems wrong with the first locker. His locker. Seems okay. That seems nothing different. But maybe he was back in... He was at first in his locker, got the thing, went to the other locker, and back. Never seen it though. Remember how the locker... I do. When the locker is open, there's something near the locker. The lights? No. Oh! It's already opened! Oh, that's the thing I missed the whole time! That thing is already opened! Thank you! I totally missed that detail. It's already open. The thing that's... Offers him meekins. Sir, do you mean me, sir? As I understand it, the locker apparatus works like this. Why do we have to have the music as well? No. Go away, music. When you grab the handle, a sensor reads your fingerprints if it's a match. Boom. The lights turns on and the lock is released. According to my very limited experience, that's the way I understand it, sir. If so, then something is seriously wrong with this picture. When the victim reaches for the handle to open the locker, let's rewind to a little earlier. Lisa, did you fall asleep? No, not yet. I am awake very much. No, don't worry, I'm awake. Yay, it's already open. Here, notice the light? What's this? It's already lit. Precisely, my point, Your Honor. The locker was already open before the victim grabbed the handle. That's a chicken sound. That's totally a chicken sound. Order! Order! What's the meaning of this? It's very simple, Your Honor. The locker wasn't locked on the day of the crime. But the locker locks are controlled by an electronic system. When a door is shut, a sensor is triggered, and the locker is automatically locked. Oh, I know, it must have been broken down. Of course, I'm not an expert in this. That's not likely, Your Honor. The sensor would detect and report any malfunction. Oh well, it just goes to show novices should keep their mouth shut. So then, Mr. Wright, do you have an explanation? Me, Your Honor? Yes, why wasn't the locker locked? Me, Your Honor? How should Phoenix know? Yes, well, you see, this isn't exactly my field. What do you think, Miss Scientific Investigator? Huh? Oh, maybe something like jammed the system sensor? Something jammed the sensor? Say, something else that seems out of place in this video. Yeah, I thought so too. There's got to be another clue somewhere in this footage. Very well, let's inspect the video once more. The locker wasn't locked, Mr. Wright. The locker wasn't locked because of the glove, maybe? I can only imagine that because after he opened it, it immediately fell out. Maybe that jammed it. Ah. Yep, you know this one already. Yay! At least with that I can figure it out. Seriously, can I go in the middle of it? No. Oops. No! What the heck? Get here again. Please watch closely. This is the continuation of the part 1 showed you earlier. No, new music. Boom. What's this? Something white fell out of the locker. But sir, it's been my experience that things fall out when doors are open. I often fall out and roll great distance with... What? You can't be sure that item was completely inside the locker to begin with. What do you mean? The sensor triggers the lock when the door is shut. But what if someone was inserted, say, between the sensor and the door? Inserted? Yeah, to jam it, so it wouldn't close properly. By the way, in the options you can turn on the text box transparency, and I highly recommend it. Wait, why? Hi. Oh, so it doesn't fully cover. That's, I guess, nice. Wait, what's the... How does it look again, like before? Oh, that's how you see... Oh, okay. Just want to see it. Oh, wait. I mean, I guess that's kind of nice. Some sprites you can see probably without the transparency. Oh. Well, I guess the... I never really looked at it too much. I was used to this box right now. Well, thank you. We'll see in the next game that if there's some option for that too, I will get it transparent. Or at least a little bit more. I was stuck between the door and the sensor. Oh, I understand now, sir. It's just like my tie. 2 out of 3 times I get stuck in the door when I get out of my patrol vehicle, sir. Instead of the door closing, my tie chokes. Meekins. You're so silly. But the object would have to be extremely thin to fit in a door. Not only that, it will also have to block electrical currents. I feel so different now that I can see like the full picture. It was so different. It would need to be an insulator. Yes, an insulator. But at the crime scene, it just might have been something that fits the description. But sir, by insulator you don't mean... I think I finally got this figured out. Very well. Build a defense, please present the relevant evidence. What was this insulator that was stuck in the locker door? That? I found this near the locker, a thin rubber glove. But you can't be sure that was in the victim's locker. It has a tag that says SL9 incident. The video seems to depict the victim opening the locker. But that isn't the case. The lit lamp attests to this. On the day of the crime, even I could have opened the... Even I could have opened that locker. Oh, it's really such a game changer. The transparency. No. Thank you, Lazy. Thank you. Looks way more awesome. Is this not so, Officer Meekins? Sir, it would have appeared so, sir. I can still see the text, so it's definitely awesome. Welcome back, Kaiser. What happened? With help, I finally got the video done. I could have not seen the light at all. I was so blind. I forgot about that. Order. So, are we to believe then that the victim, whom this witness stabbed in the evidence room, was not Detective Goodman? Do not be misled, Your Honor. But now we can maybe just bring up maybe Marshall. That Marshall guy up and the other locker. And the fact that suddenly fabric appears in his locker. Who knows? What do you mean, Mr. Ashworth? The defense has merely demonstrated a possibility and nothing more. The victim in the video was indeed Bruce Goodman. Prosecution will offer one more testimony to prove this. What? Officer Meekins, please testify about this. Sir? Me, sir? I'm not sure what you're referring to, sir. Oh, you mean that, sir? Of course, sir. Is this a joke? Well. Who knows? Very well, begin your testimony. Mystery Man number 2. Just one other thing that proves that man was Detective Goodman, sir. And that is what? To enter the evidence room, one must use their ID card. When an ID card is used, there's a record of it. At the time of the crime, the detective had used his card. Well, only having a card doesn't prove anything. Or the card being on that specific name doesn't prove anything. The card could have been stolen. An ID card record. I see. I have the ID card record right here, Your Honor. The ID card used at 5:14 is that of the victim. Just before the crime, Yes, without a doubt, this is the victim's ID. Wow. However, one thing that struck me as unusual. Several hundred cases should have been due for transferal. However, there's so few people using this room. This particular evidence room is only used for storing certain special cases. Special cases? Extremely violent cases involving police staff. Just hearing that makes my hair stand on end. Me too, although it doesn't make much of a difference. There were only a few cases up for transferal there, and most were cleared up by noon. Right, I see. Now let us move on to the cross-examination. Mystery Man number 2. I gotta say though, for like the white, it's kind of okay. The light blue is a little bit not good. The red is okay-ish, but it's not that often, so it's fine. Green is okay too, you see that. But the light blue, when Phoenix is thinking, is a little bit not good for that. I mean, you can still see it, but it disappears a little. There's one thing, other thing that proves the man was Detective Goodman, sir. Yeah, hold it. It's unlike your earlier testimony, you believe this to be rock solid, do you? Yes, sir. Solid as stone, sir. If my hand wasn't wrapped in bandages, I even give the V for victory sign, sir. And he just used his right hand for that? Let's hear him out fully. As we've seen, one never knows what he might say until the very last second. I know, but I wanna ask about everything. To enter the evidence room, one must use their ID card. Is a card hanging from your neck one of these ID cards? Yes, sir. This is a card right next to my cuff, sir. I keep it here so I won't ever forget it. But what if someone were to steal it from you, keeping it all out in the open like that? I mean, that happened? Maybe I shouldn't wear it around my neck. Remember when I said 2 out of 3 times my tie got stuck when I got out of my car? Well, the remaining time it's my DD card that gets stuck. Instead of the door closing, my D card chokes me. Maybe I should just leave this one alone. At any rate, each police officer has only one ID card. Both the police department and the prosecutor's office can attest to this. Please proceed with your testimony. Let it be noted, this is the record the witness referred to. Let me see. Yes, that would be it. Detective Goodman. What's the matter? According to this, Mr. Atchworth, your name is on here. So it is, Your Honor. And what were you doing in there? Not that prosecutor again. Hey, maybe he's behind all this. Being a prosecutor, he could hide this. Oh no. You've got the wrong color, kid. It would seem the inquiry committee will want to speak with you again today. I have nothing to be ashamed of regarding my actions or their consequences. For now, let us continue with the cross-examination. Poor Mr. Edgeworth. It must be so difficult for him. Let's continue. At the time of the crime, the detective had used his card. Are you sure? Earlier, I believe you testified that when you asked the man to show his ID card, he pulled a knife on you. Yes, sir. He didn't show me any ID card, sir. Don't you think that's odd? I mean, if you had his ID card, all you had to do was show it to you. There wouldn't be any reason to draw a knife. Maybe I just panicked? Everything stems from the contradictions. Let's point them out. Mr. Wright, what do you think? I probably have to go to the last one. I'm confused. What? The problem with this ID card testimony is far too obvious. It's not like Edgeworth to miss something like this. You're thinking too hard about it. Come on, let's show them what we've got. Okay, now I gotta find it. Hi, Ash. Hi. Hello, hello. So I will go with the last one. So I just have to find something with the ID card. Can you maybe make a simple copy of that? Probably not, but I mean, would be interesting. Is this one with the badger that watches me in my sleep? Yeah. There you go. Here you go, the badger. We'll watch you. The memo. Cell phone. Shoe. Switchblade knife. Bruce Goodman, 584 2189. 584 2189. Wait. Okay, never mind. It's the same number, but still. Dude, it even has a handprint on the face like Freddy. It has. It really has. I really should have remembered that and watched and seen what kind of handprint or whose handprint it is. But sadly, I forgot. Let's see. Evidence locker. No, it's just all about the ID card, but... Did I miss something about the ID card? A name and an ID number are written here. Yes. I want... Okay, that does tell me nothing. Why is the vase called unstable, not just broken? That's a good question. Unstable jar. Maybe in the fact that it's just glued together and it's, I guess, not just unstable, that it will hold together. Maybe it's meant like that. Maybe it's just an, you know, translation error, or I don't know. Prosecutor's office? Oh. Wait, it was found at the prosecutor's office crime scene? So how would you get in? That's the question. Oh, it was right there. Wait, one moment, Officer Meekins. I'm not good at waiting, sir. I have the victim's ID card right here. I found it at the crime scene. That makes sense. When I say crime scene, I'm not referring to the evidence room at the police department. I mean the other crime scene. The underground parking lot at the prosecutor's office. So, how could the guy get in the room and leave still a name in the list? Maybe someone manipulated the list. Who knows? Your Honor, I have one more piece of evidence to present. It's a very important clue regarding the victim's ID card. Lost item report? It's only half completed. But it shows that Detective Woman had lost something on the day of the crime. Something important enough to fill out this report. Let me guess, you believe that something to be his ID card, right? I can't say for sure, but there's a high probability. Maybe, yes, maybe Marshall stole the ID card, used the ID card to the evidence room, and then went over to the second crime scene, because he was there when we got there as well, and just threw the card there. That could be a thing. On the day of the crime, Detective Goodman was not carrying his cards. Order, so now. What does this all mean? It can only mean one thing. It doesn't even require much thought. The man Officer Meekins encountered in the evidence room was not Detective Goodman, but rather the man who stole his ID. Yes. So many orders. Does the prosecution have a response? I have only one thing to say to the defense. Can we finally bring out the evidence, or maybe the accused, for Marshall? Does Wright keep like all the evidence in his pocket? Like when he presents the badger, does he just pull the entire terrifying mechanism out of his pocket? It would be so funny to see that. Besides, where would he keep it? Maybe he has also this magical pocket. Maybe it's a magical pocket, like the back of Mary Poppins. Isn't like that Mary Poppins just pulls out stuff? Where we're like, how does it even fit there? Is it Mary Poppins, or was it someone else that has like a magical bag or something? You can pull out stuff. I like to think the same when he talks about the people as well. He just pulls them out of his pocket. It sounds so funny if you think about it. He's like Mary Poppins. Just as a lawyer with lawyer stuff. Wait, then the police department can handcuff him for like kind of stealing the badger, because then he would take it without their consent. But oh well, we have a giant badger in his pockets. The question is it this pocket, or is it the pocket in his pants? Because it seems tiny. Bravo, Mr. Wright. Bravo. Allow me to summarize the defense arguments. Wait, let me do one thing. I want to go back how I originally had it. So the thing is, yes, it was nice seeing like the whole thing, but I may have missed sometimes stuff, but I'm so used to this, and also I kinda am a little bit annoyed with the speech bubble, and the text is like a little bit weird to see. Like transparency and all the different colors make that makes the text a little bit less good looking. Like it's getting a little bit transparent as well, or bad to see. So I'll stay with the original. At least this way I feel like I can see it 100%. Nah, it doesn't steal, it just disappears momentarily from its original place, and when he puts it back in his pocket, it just appears back there again. It's a kind of magic. Just disappears for a second, and boom, second later it's back again. Like, I would be so like, what just happened? Okay, let's continue. But yeah. We have now Phoenix as Mary Poppins. At 5:15 p.m. on the day of the crime, the man in the evidence room Officer Meekins encountered was not Detective Goodman. There are two grounds to support this. First, the locker in the evidence room was already unlocked. Second, the victim lost his ID card. Am I correct so far, Mr. Wright? Yes. What's he up to? That being the case, we must inevitably arrive at a single conclusion. If the victim in this video is a fake, then the murder in the evidence room is also fake. In other words, the security camera does not show the instant of the murder. That is, well, I guess that's right. Something wrong, Mr. Wright? Only moments ago, you seemed content to be pointing your finger around. This isn't going to end well. Not for you, right? Not for you. Well, it seems you finally realized exactly what you've gone to such lengths to brew. Oh, that Meekins is not the murderer, but Lana. Uh-oh. Explain yourself, Mr. Edgeworth. The defense has already done the explaining for me. The victim in this video is a fake, which means murder did not take place. At the police department, it's 5:15 on the day of the crime. So the real crime would only take place at one location. The underground parking lot at the prosecutor's office. The murderer being Miss Lana Skye, the defendant. The evidence is compelling. A trustworthy witness observed the moment the defendant used the murder weapon. Yep, it did not end well for us. But we still have a question though. And that is, why was there a fake in the first place? That's the thing. Why the fake? I knew that testimony was way too shabby. It was all a trap from the beginning. It just led me to it. Edgy boy. The activity in the evidence room still leaves many questions unanswered. Who exactly was the victim Officer Meekins encountered? And where did this person disappear to? However, this trial's purpose is to examine only the murder of Detective Goodman. But it is important to the case, though. You cannot just make it disappear. But you will make it disappear until we bring it up. Just so your honor. Mr. Wright, you have to do something, or else, Lana. What do I do? How am I supposed to get myself out of this mess? We have we have an idea, and it's to accuse someone. Object! One moment, Your Honor. What now, Mr. Wright? Don't tell me you're objecting to what you've just proven. Definitely not. Of course not. But I almost walked right into the prosecution's trap. What are you talking about? This cross-examination has proven one thing and one thing only. The security video did not show the actual murder. And the face. What's up with the video going? No. Okay, Meekins is down. Then we switch back to the fabric that suddenly appeared. And then we can accuse Marshall, the cowboy. However, it can be said it is unrelated to the murder in the parking lot. Ooh, from a different angle now. Specifically, large amounts of blood traces were found in the evidence room. The defense demands further examination into the truth of the matter. Mr. Edgeworth. Yes, Your Honor. If this court were to examine this further, other witnesses will be necessary. Is the prosecution prepared? I'm sorry, Your Honor. Prosecution considered the incident at the police department to be unrelated. We have not prepared any other witnesses for this incident. But we have something. This just might be my chance. Time to call our certain Texas Ranger to the stand. Mr. Wright, do you mean? Your Honor. Yes. Finally, we accuse someone. The defense would like to request a specific witness. Oh. Whom do you have in mind? Someone we have reason to believe knows the truth. The truth behind the activities that took place in the evidence room. The prosecution requests to hear this person's name before deciding whether or not to comply. Nope. Well, you will not be able to comply. You'll need to comply. No matter what you do. Very well then, Mr. Wright. This person whom you would have testify, what is his or her name? Jake. Officer Jake Marshall. Why him? I can't let Edgeworth know everything just yet. He's in charge of the evidence room. I feel we should hear what he has to say. The prosecution agrees to the defense requests. That was easy. Since he was responsible for guarding the room, we should hear his testimony. Fortunately, he works in the police department. He shouldn't need longer than 20 minutes to prepare. Oh, let's take a break. Very well. The court will take a 30-minute recess while the witnesses sup? What? Sup? Huh? Okay, wait. I have to look this one up. I've never seen that word. I have never. Wait. Sadly, the game closes when I go out, so I have to open it up again. Ah! Summoned. It's a different word for summoned. What the heck? I have never seen a word in my life before. I don't know how to pronounce it, so just skip over that. Will the prosecution please prepare the witness during this time? We will, Your Honor. Court is now in recess. Let's go. Let's have a break. And a save, maybe? English love to be complicated, huh? Probably. I mean, I guess they just wanted to be more fancy? Just more fancy. And just saying they just need to summon this guy. But I guess they I guess this other word is like different, has more like a different meaning than summon. Oh well, I'll take it. But damn, how do you even pronounce that? Wait, I kind of want to know. Don't mind me if you hear that. Because I'll let Google Translator do that for me. I forgot I cannot hear right now. Wait. I will not say that because that sounds a little bit suspicious. So I'm fine with that. Not saying it. Anyway, let's continue. There's no stopping you, is there, Mr. Wright? Huh? What do you mean? You called for Chief Marshal. It seems you have figured everything out. It seems like you wanted to test me or something, or maybe there's some other reason for you to do that. For you to do what you do. Or for you to do what you did. Jesus. I haven't figured anything out. Anna. Welcome back, Tofu, with the delicious watermelon. I had some watermelon a few days ago too, although I left it too long in the fridge and the final part of the watermelon got a little bit bad and I did not want to taste if it's good. I was a little bit worried of how it looked like. So yeah. But enjoy your watermelon. You're the one who knows everything. For a watermelon. Yeah, but I enjoyed over half of it. Besides, it was not a full watermelon. It was like only a part of the watermelon. Not even half of it. I think it was like 1/4 of it, so it was fine. And I ate over half of the quarter, so everything's good. No. Emma. You don't know everything? Why didn't you just tell us? Mr. Wright is trying his hardest to protect you. I don't recall ever asking for his protection. How can you be so cold? Don't you trust us? Don't you trust me? Hope I'm not interrupting anything, Pulse. I mean, I have to protect Hannah right now, Lana, and Edgy Boy. Wait, I need to drink some water. I haven't had any water for a long time. Oh, guess I am. I'll come back later. No! Wait, Detective Gumshoe, what is it? Do you have something for me, maybe? I've got a lot of nerve, Paul, making a detective run all around while on duty. And to top it off all, you call me here. I've seen happier people at funerals. Sorry, Detective. You better be, Paul. What's up that with the haze? I didn't see you there, Chief Prosecutor Sky. That's okay. So, have you brought what I asked? Oh. Did you or did you not? You mean this, right? My apologies, Detective. Due to my present circumstances, I was forced to use Mr. Wright's name when making my request. My name? Never in a million years would I have thought it was you who asked me. Could I bother you to bring me the SL9 incident files? I'll need them by noon. Talk about crazy. SL9 incident? I mean, I don't even know what it's about. Completely. But Lana, that's... I thought Mr. Wright might need them, so I had them brought here. Here, you might do well to read them. I can't believe the Chief Prosecutor were a witness in that case. This guy was a witness? Oh, files for the Joe Dark killings. Solved 2 years ago. Oh, I want to read for them. Take it from me, you don't want anything to do with serial murders. Oh, what? Nah, I've brought you your stuff. You're just gonna ignore me. Emma? But why? Why is your name in here? What? My name's in there? I don't know, unless... No, it couldn't be. Oh, no. This SL9 incident, is that... Is that something to do maybe with her parents or something? Help, I have water everywhere. Oh no! Get a towel and get the water. Or maybe drink it. Not to waste any water, but yeah, get some towels or napkins or something to get the water away. Let's go. One thing I did start with my watermelon is when I cut a piece off, like from the side, I'll cut this piece into tinier pieces so it's easier to bite. She did it, Jon. Oh no! Who? You don't mean to... Kaiser, you don't mean it to put the blame on Emma, do you? That's a classified number the police filed in under. 2 years ago, the rest of the world knew it as the Joe Dark killings. The Joe Dark? No, Lana. It's over with. No. Huh? She ran away? How can you blame a 16 or 17-year-old girl? How? Maybe you, Kaiser, did it. You did it all along. Your Honor, we know who did it. We've got the person. Now, put your hands behind your back. If I won't text, in a long time I drown. I want to see how you drown in that kind of water. That kind of baby water. Seriously, Kaiser. Why? Why did you do that? You gotta go to the naughty chair. Watch me. Tofu, don't drown in that baby water. That's not even possible. Emma, wait. And she ran away. You know what? I just remembered. I gotta be somewhere. Sorry, Paul, but I'm out of here. Okay. Bye. Chick, Marshall, Angel Star, Damon Guns, Miles Edgeworth. Not to mention Lana and Emma. Everyone involved in this case is connected to those killings 2 years ago. This can't be just a coincidence. Knowing you just might be able to figure it out. Time to get back to the trial, Mr. Wright. Best of luck. I better take a good look at this file. To be continued. I don't know how long this trial is. Just a little bit of question. Wait, let me save. Trial only later? Huh? Wait, how long will it be though? Because we're on day 3 and usually ends with day 3, so this must be like the final thing, right? I know, Kaiser, you know? Not exactly how long it takes, but is it like the day 3 the final day? 4 days? Oh, okay, then we still have some time, I guess. Okay, let's continue then. Also, I would be like, let's continue or rather finish next time, but I don't know how long it will take, so let's continue. Okay, get some towels so you don't drown. This court will now reconvene for the trial of Miss Lana Sky. Evan didn't come back. Allow me to call the next witness to the stand. Officer in charge of guarding the evidence room on the day of the crime. Officer Marshall! Witness, please state your name and occupation. Me, partner? Oh, I'm just a man, same as you, wandering the trails of civilization. Occasionally helping the elderly cross intersections when needed. Yes, we get it. Oh, I know, you're a patrolman. Stop drinking and just talk. As for my name, if you listen hard enough, you can hear the howling wind calling it out. The 30th investigation is the last investigation. Remember that trials only last 3 days. I know file says day 3, but it's just second on trial. Ah, okay. So, I guess maybe I would say... I don't know if I can do it next time completely, because... Oh yeah, I forgot. Next Saturday, I will start earlier. Although in worst case scenario, I will sleep less. Oh well. It is what it is. But yeah, next time I'll start a little bit earlier also. Maybe I'll finish it next time. Maybe not. Maybe I'll do a little bit longer today. Let's just continue and see how long it takes. Maybe, but I guess maybe 1 or 2 more streams, and then this episode is finished. Finally. Okay, let's continue. To be exact, it's Jake Marshall, Your Honor. How he went, I've never heard Azure prescribed that way before. Now, Mr. Marshall, let me ask you something. You were in charge of guarding the evidence room on the day of the crime. The crime took place. Is this correct? According to the papers, partner. What do you mean? A desperado's soul is as boundless as the desert sands. No paper can sum it up. Maybe it's best we get on with this quickly. Please share with us your testimony of the day of the crime. In plain old English. Welcome back, Tofu! Okay, please, yes, plain old English, no... No weird cowboy talk. Good thing that I always wake up early, even on weekends. Let's go. I don't anymore. I don't. I wish I would too, but I don't. Yes, the cowboy that might be a murderer, Tofu. We'll see. My job was to keep a wary eye on the bone orchard. They said I was supposed to make rounds 3 times a day, but that ain't my style. Again? What do you mean again? I mean, he's a suspect right now, and we said not. Why is he a suspect? Why do I like guys that are killers? Well, we don't know. Maybe Tofu? Maybe Tofu now, you know, if you like a guy, you know that is a killer and that you should stay away from that guy. Maybe that's a good sign. At least now you know the bad people. If you like the bad people, or if you like someone, it's a bad. But I like him. Well, too bad. He might be a killer. We'll see. Besides, the room's protected by 2 security systems anyways. Well, Tofu, we're gonna wait and see. We're gonna wait and see if he's indeed a killer. If I remember right, I was at the street side saloon at the time it went down. I'm just an innocent traveling man, so if you're out of ammo this time I hit the trail. Wow, that was... I can't say I particularly care for your attitude. Can't say I care for your beard, but you don't seem to be complaining. Wait a minute. What do you mean by 2 security systems? I mean the security systems and the ID card reader. I reckon even a cowpoke like you knows about those. Yes, well, what about the fingerprint activated locks on the evidence lockers? Fingerprint activated locks? What kind of a newfangled doohickeys are those? He's not being very helpful. He's not that good with machines or with following orders. At least Meekins followed every order. Not this dude. Everyone's got their weaknesses now, don't they, Mr. Prosecutor? This one seems like trouble, and this one seems like the cross-examination will be hard. Okay, Mr. Wright, he's all yours. I don't want him. I don't want him to be mine, thank you very much. Especially with this half understandable answer. You will take him, of course. I knew you would say that, Tofu. Well, he's all yours. I don't want him. How exactly do you keep an eye on the evidence room? I just made sure nothing moved in the security camera monitor. That room's so still. Even time dies in there. I was just a caretaker who entered the recordings. Remember that Gumshoe said that not all of the police department knows about the lockers? Oh, I forgot about that. Wait, so Marshall doesn't know? Wait. Huh? Well, that might make it a little bit difficult. Maybe. We'll wait and see. That was what he just said. Oh, okay. Who knows? Who knows? Okay, I'll just see what the game gives me. Mind reader? Maybe. Maybe, but he's all yours. You entered them? Videos of nothing aren't that useful. When the time would come, I'd erase the tape. If nothing unusual is recorded, tapes are to be erased every 6 hours. Each time I'd erase a tape, it felt like I was erasing a part of my life. This guy has a flair for the dramatic, but it isn't going to do him any good. Or you know me too well. Maybe, but only a part of it. At least the love and deep space part. And I guess maybe the guy part. Maybe, maybe not. Don't worry. I don't know you too much as of right now. But maybe that will change. Maybe I know you inside and out. Just wait and see. Okay. I'm getting a little bit crazy. This guy has a flair for the dramatic, but it isn't going to do him any good. So, in actuality, you don't physically enter the evidence room. Okay, take it, Tofu. Don't worry too much about it. That's what I was supposed to make. What do you mean you ain't your style, so you did not just do it? But you made your rounds on the day of the crime, right? Ain't you heard of what I said, partner? I told you that I ain't my style. I'm afraid I don't understand. No, Desperado, I know lets rules get in his way. No, Desperados I know join the police force. So, Officer Marshall, on the day of the crime? Just between you and me, I didn't step foot in the evidence room that day. There was a rubber glove stuck in the victim's locker. Do you know anything about that? Sorry, partner. Can't say either. I haven't been in that crypt in weeks. How does this guy avoid being fired? Embrace the Lulu. Let's go. Besides, the Lululand is amazing. You've got to visit it some point. Or sometimes. Annyeong, Roy! Hoi hoi! Meow meow! Hello, hello. We're amazing indeed. What, the Lululand or this guy? Besides, the room's protected by 2 security systems. Okay, let's talk about those. You used to be a detective, so you've used the evidence room in the past, correct? Of course. Back in the day, my locker was a gold mine of evidence. Del Lulu. Embrace the Lulu-ness. Not Lulu or Lolo Land. If there's even such a thing. That's hitting on the desk. What do you mean No, don't say sorry. Don't say sorry. Did not do anything or mistook anything. Maybe I said it not correctly. It could happen. Lolo Land. Tofu, I think you're entering the Lululand right now. You should do it later. A little bit later. And yet you didn't know about the fingerprint locking mechanism? Sorry, partner. I ain't good with machines. I don't trust you with that. I think you're lying. You are a liar. I couldn't even tell you how a bike works. Dude, you are in fact the Lulu. You are crazy. What do you mean, why, Tofu? I mean, you're like him. You obviously must be entering Crazy Land. That's quite incredible. Or Delulu. Delulu crazy, both the same. Sensors on the locker handles cannot be seen. It's well known that some detectives are unaware of their presence. Not that he mentioned it. There it said again also. Now that he mentions it, Detective Gumshoe said something like that too. At any rate, it doesn't seem that this is relevant to the crime. Can you tell us what you were doing when the crime took place? If I remember right, I was at a street side saloon at the time it went down. I'm just an innocent traveling man, so if you're out of ammo, it's time I hit the trail. Okay, I have a trump card on my sleeve, so I best keep my cool. Before I use it though, I'd better up the ends. Okay, we're already finished. But the thing is, I don't know what to use as evidence. I really don't. Maybe the fingerprints? Okay, protected by 2. If I remember right, I was at the street side saloon at the time it went down. Maybe that part? Wait, let me see. I mean, he says that he was not at the crime scene, but there are his fingerprints. Yeah, that's why I'm like, maybe I can use his fingerprints, and that's why I saved, just in case I mess up. Let's just do that. Oh, it does work. It did work immediately. Officer Marshall, doesn't it strike you as odd? That is, you being called in to testify like this? Uh-oh. After all, you weren't in the security room at the time of crime. And yet you dragged me down here. Explain yourself, partner. Stop drinking, dude. It's quite simple. You left a very large trail behind at the scene. Or to be exact, a handprint. Lesson real good, partner. Like I said, I'm the caretaker of that crypt. I pay my respects, that is, make my rounds about once a month. It's only natural my fingerprints will be in there. Oh! We did the objection. I thought it was Edgy Boy. I only wish it were, officer. But you see, your fingerprints were covered in blood. Witness, what's the meaning of this? Your blood-stained fingerprints were at the crime scene? The blood was wiped away, however. A luminol test clearly revealed this. Well, Officer Marshall? It seems to me there ain't a person in this room with a head on his shoulders. I take it you have an explanation then, Officer Marshall? About the blood-stained fingerprints? Very well. You may begin your testimony about your fingerprints found at the scene of the crime. Let's go! Blood-stained fingerprints. Like I said, it's only natural for my fingerprints to be in the evidence room. One of them just happened to be at the same place as the blood-stained handprint. The murderer touched the locker where my fingerprints was by chance. The bloodstain and the fingerprints are completely unrelated. Or didn't you know the murderer was wearing gloves? See? I had nothing to do with it. The witness' explanation appears valid, although there's room for doubt. Life wouldn't be fun without any doubt, partner. The defense may now cross-examine the witness. That's gonna be a big one. Or rather, I'm already feel confused and unsure. But anyway, this guy's hiding something. I can feel it. Now's my chance to prove it. Why is he shaving his non-existent beard in the courtroom? Seriously. Let's press him on that. That's because you... How did you put it? Pay your respects once a month? Yeah, that's right. That and one more thing. That locker happens to be mine. What? What do you mean? I mean what I said. It's his. That's the locker I used when I was a detective. The locker I still use. All that's in there now, though, is a heap of broken dreams. I see. It'd be strange if my prints weren't all over the locker. Apparently his fingerprint data was never removed from that locker's programming. He must have been using the fingerprint lock all this time without ever knowing it. Oh wait, what was actually added to that? Print had been wiped? I guess we just confirmed it or something? Oh well. I did not pay too much attention. Or rather, it was so quickly away, I couldn't see. Just a picture. So then, what about the bloody handprint? Wasn't mine. It's no mystery. Please explain. My locker is covered with my fingerprints. It just so happened the murderer touched the locker where my fingerprint was by chance. Are you sure? It seems a little bit convenient, isn't it? The chances of that happening are 1,000,000 to 1. Wait, wasn't that Gumshoe's locker? The one with the gloves? Yes. Yeah, the one with the the one he touched with bloody gloves, the locker? Yes, that is in fact Gumshoe's. But the one we're currently talking about, that is Marshall's. Where we had to spray that solution on the locker and the handprint appeared. The other one was definitely already there. We could see it because it was so bloody. On the contrary, one could argue just the opposite. The chances of that not happening are 1,000,000 to 1. Get one thing straight, partner. You ain't gonna get no reward from me with a mere fingerprint. You wanna know why? Because... How is it unrelated? How are you so sure? Unrelated? They are as different as night and day. Kinda like cereal and cereal. One's got to do with breakfast, while the other's a type of murder. He's right. Although seemingly alike, they're totally different. I don't see what homonyms have to do with this. I never thought about that the cereal, the breakfast cereal and the murder cereal are so close to each other. But I guess there are a lot of words that sound so similar but have a different meaning. There might be even the same word that has a different meaning. Or didn't you know the murderer was wearing gloves? I can't let him squirm out of this one. I've got to find something. Something decisive to tie Marshall to this crime. Okay. Let's see the evidence. I don't know. Sorry, I had to yawn. Okay, what's about this? Okay, incident number SL9, perpetrator Joe Dark, serial murder sentence death, victims Edward Jones, Edith Kirby, Jeb Betts, Jason Knight, Neil Marshall, Rachel Moss. Trial leader, head prosecutor Matt Edgeworth, witness Lana Skye and Emma Skye, investigation task force, executive investigators Damon Gantz, Lana Skye, head investigator Bruce Goodman, investigators Jake Marshall and Angel Starr. Okay. Maybe the video? I think maybe the video. I'll pick the video, so let's see which answer I could use it to. I'm gonna save though, just in case. It's only natural for my fingerprints to be in the evidence room. No contradiction, I guess, here. Same place as the bloodstained handprint. Maybe that one. The mother touched the locker where my fingerprint was by chance. Not really though. The bloodstain and the fingerprint are completely unrelated. Can I use the video there? And I was wrong. It's fine, it's fine. But didn't you know the murderer was wearing gloves? Are we sure? Wasn't it the only one glove, maybe? You have a question, Tofu? Of course. Let's go with the question. Do we have a picture, maybe? I don't have anything for that. Okay, let's continue with the video. Okay, I am actually for loss. Maybe the video, but I don't know which answer. It's fine, my people. I think I already did that. I will have to go to court. Will you be my lawyer? I think you should actually get a lawyer. I'm a very bad lawyer, so better not. For your own safety, you shouldn't get an actual, real good lawyer. I have a feeling that I might end up putting you in prison somehow. Maybe it's not the video. Maybe the files? I'm actually not sure. I'm actually don't know how to tie him to this case. Wait, I'm skipping. I want to get to the last sentence. Okay. Might be maybe either the incident files or the security room. Video. That's wrong. I wanna try the fuzz. Okay, never mind. Never mind. Let me load, please. Thank you very much. So, let's start from the very beginning. From the very first sentence of him. It's okay. I cannot contradict the. Yeah, I cannot contradict that because yes, the fingerprints definitely are in the evidence room, and it's natural. Hi, coming. Hi. I'll show you what it do. Huh? You mean who? What do you mean with that? Oh, hi. Hiya, B. Oh, I'm fine. How about you? Just a little bit unsure what to do next. So I will probably just brute force it. Okay, one of them just happened to be the same place as this bloodstained handprint. Maybe that sentence. I will remember that. Hopefully. The murderer touched the locker where my fingerprint was by chance. Well, it's not by chance. Not really, but maybe? Okay, the last 4 sentences. One of them. The bloodstain and the fingerprint are completely unrelated. I don't think so. Keep pressing? What do you mean keep pressing? Okay, unrelated. They're definitely night and day. Kind of like one's got to do with breakfast while the other's a type of murder. Okay, that's... Okay, let's press again. Maybe I missed something. How do you know that? I may be loner, but I still do my job. I keep up the reports. Up on the reports. There was a bloodstain at the scene, thought to be left by the murderer. That's right. It was found on the Detective Gumshoe's locker. However, no fingerprints were detected on that handprint. But yeah, I think we tried that too. So that would mean a murderer wearing gloves happened to place their hand on top of Officer Marshall's fingerprint. No? it was Gumshoe. It was in Gumshoe's locker. That's the only logical conclusion. Picture. This seal of blood in the desert is just food for the... Huh? Security tape. Wait, did I not press that? The security tape. So long as my trail isn't in there, you can't say otherwise. I'm so curious. Well, thank you for the follow, Gummy. Thank you, thank you. Hope you enjoy your stay. Can relax and enjoy the stream. And welcome to the community. But what about the sus lunch lady? She's innocent. Well, I guess she is in fact innocent, so we cannot use her. Maybe. Oh, I'm not sure. Too bad it wasn't me in that video. Wait, that's new. That's new. So I did not press the last sentence? I did not do that? Really? How? Oh, Jesus. I have to remember which sentences I'm already pressed on and which I didn't. Because sometimes I feel like those characters then suddenly skip something. What do you mean by that? You want to tie me to this crime, isn't that right, partner? Well, I do. If so, that video is the only direct evidence you have. No, but that video is next to useless. It's full of blind spots. Blind spots? Places you can't see. The camera is panning back and forth. The floor isn't shown. If someone was familiar with the camera's position, I could leave the room without being caught on tape. We don't have time for your speculations, Mr. Wright. But we did not see his face. So, I mean, yes, no. Well, Mr. Wright, if you can show us evidence in this video that indicates Officer Marshall was present, please do so now. Okay. Very well. Allow me to point out your mistake, Officer Marshall. Tread carefully, Mr. Wright. You might wind up being the one making the mistake. Now then, let's have another look. Oh no. This time I cannot point. However I want. Shoot. Wait, get out of there. Maybe something to do with the locker. Okay, it falls out. I'm not sure exactly what I should be pointing at. Oh, Meekins! Maybe the thing that appears suddenly in Marshall's locker? And the fact that suddenly this guy disappears. Probably got behind like the camera. Like the music. Aww. That's good then. Enjoy it. I would say this maybe. Bring your attention back to the security camera. It's a mistake I'm afraid you will soon not forget, Officer Marshall. The days are short in Texas, and so are our tempers. Could you sum up what you have to say in 8 words or less? Sure. Very well. You can clearly be seen in this video. Exactly 8 words. Not bad, partner. The key lies in a certain locker shown in the video. Oh, Was it right? I'm still unsure. But it seems like that. That locker with the white glove sticking out, that was the witnesses, I believe. Now then, let's rewind the video a bit. Eakins! No more cloth. Oh, the white cloth. It's gone. What's the meaning of this, Officer Marshall? When the crime took place, the white cloth wasn't there. Then, it suddenly appeared. There's only one explanation. Officer Marshall, you were in the evidence room at the time of the crime. What's more, you opened your locker when the camera was turned away. Hehehe, gotcha. Order! Oh, hold your horses. Sorry, partner, but you got the wrong man. How? What kind of lie do we have for me? So what if my locker was opened? That doesn't mean I'm the one who opened it. Dude, that thing is literally fingerprinted. That literally only opens with fingerprints. The murderer needed to hide something, so he opened the locker and stuck it in. It's not my fault though. He happened to choose mine. Why is everyone staring at me like I'm a wanted man? Because, dude, everyone knows. This guy isn't just playing dumb. He really doesn't know. I hate to rain on your parade, but you're the only person who can open that particular locker. Oh yeah? I call you bluff. You say open the locker. Now prove it. Okay, only that signed detective's prints can unlock it. There we go. And checkpoint. Not checkpoint. Yeah, what's it called? Checkmate? Checkmate. Alright, there you go. A fingerprint sensor? You really did not know? Oh my god. You really did not know. How? Check please. Check please. We talked about this earlier today. The lockers can only be opened by the detectives they belong to. What kind of crazy talk is this? Oh, we have known now for a very long time, but I guess not you. It's convenient though. Imagine if he knew. Would be a little bit different. Very much. Would be harder to do. Well, Detective Gumshoe did mention something about this. In any case, the locks aren't that obvious. There are even some people on the force that don't know about the fingerprint locks. Hi, Ashay? Okay, guys, is Ace Attorney worth getting into, or should I just wait until I get sued in real life? Don't get sued. Avoid it. Better play a game where you can play defense and not get sued. And bye bye, Janatas. Have a good day and some sweet dreams later. Bye bye. Better not get sued. It's not worth it. So, Sheriff, what do you have to say in 8 words or less? What do you mean with that, Tofu? What are we supposed to wait for? Wait, how would you notice a fingerprint sensor? I don't know, maybe it's that good hidden away? I don't know. I could not think. Where did Arthur go? I don't know. He left a while ago. Hi, Ed Rotten. Hi. When? What's that? The Walking Dead? Or what's TWDG? What is that? Oh yes. Tomorrow. It's tomorrow. It's in 1 day. I didn't even say the time. Like 1 day and... No, wait. It's... in 20.5 hours. 20.5 hours should be the stream. Hopefully I'm correct. But yeah, like 20.5 hours. Oh! 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 Ah! I wanted to reach out, but that guy just moved on his own. I don't want to spoil myself by watching this, so bye. Okay, bye-bye. Until tomorrow. Probably. Or? But have a good day and some sweet dreams later. Bye-bye. More orders! Witness, explain yourselves. If this is a joke, it's the worst I've ever heard. I assure you this is no joke, Officer Marshall. Now then, please tell us what you were doing in the evidence room at the time of the crime. Eat your jerky. Is it jerky? And now he is not able to bite it off? Damn. Ole, please answer the question. What is he now? A bullfighter? That's alright, Officer Marshall. I believe you can figure the rest out from here. We can? Have a look at these floor plans. Yes. So first he got the fight, okay. There's no place for someone to hide in the evidence room. Yet, Officer Meekins didn't see Officer Marshall. That's so then, where was the witness? It seems Mr. Wright has an answer. That's right. The only possible conclusion... Well then, let's hear it. Where was Officer Marshall at the time of the crime? That is, in fact... that one? Officer Marshall was standing right here. There, but that's where the victim, Detective Goodman, was. It was Marshall, though. Correct. Unless the man wasn't Detective Goodman. I believe the victim in the video is Officer Marshall. It was you, dressed up like Detective Goodman. Hey! No objections allowed here. But that's preposterous. Officer Meekins witnessed a detective at the crime scene, but he did not see his freaking face. Once he saw the man's face, he knew for sure. Yes, counter objections. Usually I would be like, I would get stupid, or no, wait. Usually Phoenix would not like go with an objection to the objection. This is so amazing. May I point out, though, that Officer Meekins did not know Detective Goodman? He also testified about the man's reaction when confronted. When I entered the evidence room, I asked him to show his card, sir. Yes, and how did Detective Goodman respond? He suddenly pulled a knife on me. Something about the officer's story puzzled me. If the man had... Why is there two hats? His ID card? Why didn't he just show it? Yes, he would have needed it to enter the evidence room, so he must have been carrying it. The answer is simple. He couldn't show it. Oh wait, so he hadn't had it. But what about the list? I'm confused about that. As you can see, Detective Goodman's picture is on his ID card. Oh, I get it. If he showed that, his cover would have been blown. Officer Meekins would have realized the man wasn't Detective Goodman. Do you have anything to say to this, Officer Marshall? You've got quite an imagination, partner. And I am quite confused because I did not get that part. What do you mean by that? Was it the picture? What? Never mind, I will not question it. That's a piece of information. I don't care if I get it or not. We got a term for that. It's called circumstantial evidence. Circumstantial evidence? Still denying it. You're gonna have to do better than that to break a detective. Unless you have hard evidence proving I dressed up as the victim. I can't say I particularly care for your uncooperative disposition. I can't say I care for your beard, but you don't see me complaining. Almost right. Do you have any evidence proving beyond a shadow of doubt that Officer Marshall dressed up as the victim? Well, who am I kidding? I don't have anything like that. I can see the fear in your eyes, partner. Seems you're the one who couldn't take the desert heat. This can't be happening. It's so obvious he's the one. What can I do? Edgy boy? Help! Oh, he is helping. Looks like your lack of experience has finally been exposed. What? Not helping. Why? I'll pass on to you what someone told me when I was just starting out. When you run into a wall with no place to go, return to the basics. The basics? For me, that would be what Mia used to tell me. Phoenix, try thinking outside the box. I shouldn't look for proof that Officer Marshall was in disguise. But rather I should look for evidence that came about because he was in disguise. Why do you think this locker was opened in the first place? What do you mean? There's no reason for Officer Marshall to open his locker at the time of the crime. Yet he did, despite the chance it might be discovered later as it has been. Which means he didn't originally plan to open his locker. According to the defense argument, Officer Jake Marshall dressed up as Detective Goodman at the time of the crime. Then after the crime was committed, he opened his own locker for some unknown reason. The fact that a white cloth is sticking out of the locker seems to indicate that it was his code. He opened it in order to put the cloth inside. So just what exactly is this piece of cloth? Perhaps the video is the key to all our unanswered questions. Oh, I hate the video already. I don't have any evidence, so this video is my only shot. Very well. Let's take yet another look at the security tape. After committing the crime, the witness opened the locker to put away the white cloth. This shows why the witness had to open his locker. Maybe to put away the glove? Or maybe because of that? I don't really think the glove. I think because we found it, I think it's that one. So I'll just go with his coat and his hat. So maybe can I take this one? That's probably wrong. What do you have to say to that? Alright, partner. You really want to know the reason I had to open my locker? Why? So I could stuff you in there. I'm sure the world would be a better place with you sent off to the boneyard. Unfortunately, unsolved cases can't be stored in the evidence room. Oh, come on! Oh, I know, maybe. Wait! Oh, come on! Oh, come on! Get me in the video again! I know what. I think I got it. It's a blood stain. Okay, now... Wait. That happened, unfortunately. Oh! Yes, I got it. For some reason, you disguised yourself as Detective Goodman and entered the evidence room, though I don't know to what end yet. However, something unexpected happened. Officer Meekins barged in on you. When asked to show your ID card, you pulled a knife on him. However, Officer Meekins panicked, and the white coat you were wearing was soiled with blood. A bloody white coat. You couldn't just walk out like that, so you hid the coat in your locker. Not bad, partner. Oh, do you admit it? Now then, Officer Marshall. Are you ready to tell us the truth? Looks like I underestimated you. I hope you're happy now, Mr. Edgeworth. 2 years ago, if you were only half as persistent then as you are today, Val wouldn't have to be here now. Now would we? Officer Marshall, tell the court what you did. All of it. Alright. It seems the time has come. Are we getting the full truth? I had to deed that day. I couldn't just stand by and let it die. I stole the detective's ID and dressed like him. I planned to take out the evidence. I wasn't expecting Officer Meekins. I knocked him out. I managed to escape. I knew which areas wouldn't be caught on the camera. There wasn't any murder in the evidence room at 5:15. So, the supposed victim was really you? There's one thing I still don't understand. Traces of a large quantity of blood were found on the floor of the evidence room. If no one was murdered, how could that be? Officer Meekins managed to cut his own hand. My guess is he's the donor. There was way too much blood for such a small donation. Maybe the vase? Maybe the... Okay, let's press him on everything. When you say it, you mean... Do you even have to ask, partner? The SL9 incident. 2 years have passed since that case was closed. It was going to completely end with the transferal that day. Not if I have anything to do with it. That incident's not over. But what did you hope to accomplish by sneaking into the evidence room? The case is closed. Only that case's lead detective can look through the evidence. I wanted to have a look at it myself one more time. No matter what the cost, I don't care what anyone says, partner. That case is mine. Officer Marshall was in charge of the investigation. I was Goodman. Why does he care so much about it? That day was my last chance. That's why I... Yeah. I would say let's continue with that, but... I don't know how long this trial is going on. I don't want to cut it in the middle of it, but I think Can I even stop this? But I think I will stop as of right now. Let me just skip through the whole thing to get at the start again, so I don't get confused next time. But I will start at this section, and next time we'll continue the trial with him. Hopefully I will remember, but definitely will remember this time because it's only 1 week until then. But yeah, what a cliffhanger. Next time we'll finish the trial and investigation. But yeah, I'm a little bit tired. Also, my throat is a little bit not so good. And I don't have that much energy anymore. But yeah, next time we'll fully know the truth. I don't even know what the question is anymore, so I already forgot about that. I already forgot about that. But anyway, no more Ace Attorney for today. I hope you enjoyed it, and next time we'll continue it. Don't know if I will finish it next time, but I'll try my best. We'll see how long it takes. Now, I wish you all a good night, some sweet dreams. Stay healthy, drink lots of water, and take care of your throat. And yeah, have a rest or have an enjoyable Saturday. And until next time, whenever that is going to be, bye-bye. Bye-bye. I need some good food. Bye-bye. Don't drown.